And we are live! Hello, chat! It's so good to see you all! So, this may be a little surprise. We're over on my channel tonight. Tokyo 1999 got canceled, but that's okay because I was just like, last second, hey guys, you want to play some D&D? And like a floodgate, but all three of them were like, yes! Obviously we can!
Like, it was one of those things where, like, Ray was asking, like, what time, like, Tokyo 1999 is tonight. I'm like, oh god, did I miscommunicate something? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I meant to say that, like, we are going to go ahead and postpone.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, 2 seconds later in this Curse of Strahd chat, like, Ray started being like, hey guys, and I'm like, fucking Lamau.
I'm opportunistic!
It was instant. It was instantaneous.
Well,
now what are we gonna do Thursday?
I'm gonna be playing Outer Wilds. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I don't know. We're gonna
my
see what's going on.
God.
I might play some Unedited, maybe some Kingdom Hearts. Who knows?
That's not very spooky.
I mean,
Is kicking people in the face spooky?
well, I mean, like, space is kind of spooky, I guess.
I mean, I
Well,
guess there's
from,
the
like,
one part.
It depends on who you're kicking in the face. Nazis? No, not spooky at all. That's fine.
That's fine.
All right. So, let's introduce our players. Chuck, you said lights are on. Tell us about these lights being on. Tell us who you are.
I'm Underground Tavern. It's something I've been going on for quite some time. I have a basement. It's got a bar upstairs.
I've got a basement!
I got a basement. It's got a bar. So I decided to call it Underground Tavern. There is some stuff coming soon. My son is getting his computer for his birthday coming up in like 2 weeks. So I think that I will be taking his over, taking it to my computer guy and be like, I need to stream with this, please. And then I will be streaming.
Spoiler alert for your son's birthday. Wow.
Damn. I hope he's not watching this.
Does your son watch us, though?
He used to, but to be fair, he knows what he's getting because we asked him, what do you want for your birthday? And my wife's boss is like helping us kind of piece it together. So he kind of knows anyway.
Mm-hmm, gotcha. All right. Liger, who are you?
Tsuyoshi no, wait.
No, that got canceled, buddy.
I am Beacon. Battle Unit 34.
Oh, I forgot to make social media posts. Oops, I knew I was forgetting something.
Where's the echo coming from?
I was too. I was like, because I normally get on my phone and do it. But I was like, oh, okay.
Echo? What do you mean?
Echo?
There's no.
Oh, it's gone now.
No, it's not. Not on mine.
Where are you guys hearing an echo?
I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, me neither. You guys are losing your minds.
No, it's from Liger.
Oh,
hi, I'm Limitless Liger.
Okay, there we go.
I've lost my mind.
Congratulations.
Yep. And
did you at least find your mind that you lost?
Hold on.
Bless you.
Is it like Amazing Grace? You were lost, now you found your mind.
Oh, it went away. That's the worst.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm Limitless Liger. You can find me at Limitless Liger.
All right.
I'm a VTuber.
I need you guys. Okay, so before I introduce myself, I need to give context that, like, Liger was perfectly fine, like, literally up until, like, 5 minutes before we went live. And then all of a sudden, like, his nose opened up like a fucking floodgate. I've literally never seen anything like it.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm Detdet. You can find me at twitch.tv/strugglepunk2. We're trying to get Tokyo 1999 up and running again, but scheduling issues, as always, are kind of rough with 7 people. May have something else coming in the down the pipeline here in a little bit. Give us a little bit more time to work. Give us a little bit more time to workshop that before we kind of announce it on a wider basis. But until then, you can find me at twitch.tv/strugglepunk2 and Detdet's VOD Depot on YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna be playing a bunch of spooky games this month. My big spooky game is gonna be Silent Hill F. I'm gonna be playing that. It's gonna be good. We're playing it on Fridays for Silent Hill F Fridays.
Let me know what you think of
The
the
F
story.
stands for Fridays.
Let me know what you think of the story.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because, like, I haven't watched it or played it. I just read the Wikipedia summary, and I'm so confused.
Oh, neat.
My model
well,
artist
it's
posted on Twitter something about Mpreg, and I'm confused.
Okay, I didn't get that
let's
part.
go. Let's go, baby. Well, this game is written by Ryukishi 07, the guy who wrote Higurashi and Umineko. So it's really
Oh,
just
that explains
it's
it.
really just on Ryukishi's. I've just been on Ryukishi's wild ride for like the last year and a half, and I'm going to continue to be on Ryukishi's wild ride after this.
Mhm.
It's delightful. Anyways, but that's what's going on with me.
All right. Does anyone?
I'm playing Ignacio Montserrat.
Yeah. Does anyone have anything coming up that they would like to promo before we get into session? All right. So if everyone's up to date, then let me go ahead and pull up my summary. Just one moment. Having left the Vishnani encampment, the group begins to discuss the dreams they had the night before. Ignacio details how he dreamt of his ancestor. Beacon dreamt of an elf man he didn't know, and Strahd watching Usher's party. Irina dreams of arms in a swamp pulling her into it, and Thalin only tells Ignacio that he dreamt of his brother. The road is short, but filled with monsters, and upon their travels they find the windmill that the hags reside in. Thalin is drawn to the windmill by the smells, seemingly entranced, but the group stop him and continue to Vallaki, intent to return when they're strong enough. Having arrived, the group finds Vallaki much larger than Barovia Village, but more authoritarian than Barovia as well, requiring participation in weekly festivals and punishing those displaying malicious unhappiness. Our group has made their way to the local inn, and that is where we start tonight. So you guys are currently at this inn. You currently have residents here, and you've also gotten some food, and you now have a map that has all of the important locations currently drawn onto it.
Yes. Give me 1 second here. I know I typed up like a pretty detailed plan about like what we might want to be doing here. Let me scroll up to find it just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sustain a prepared action for an entire session?
What are you doing?
Why, Liger,
Why-
1 session, please. I need 1 session without this nonsense.
No, my prepared reaction is to tackle Thalin and cover his mouth at the slightest hint of him doing something awful.
Okay, you know what? You're gonna.
You know what? He's out of line, but he's right.
I'm not gonna put up with this anymore. I made one mistake. I won't do it again.
No, you made like 8 mistakes.
One.
It was just that it was under one category.
One
And
very big one was
that category was fleshbag.
What's the quote? I made a continuous.
This is my problem. They have weak stomach for skin.
A continuous lack of judgment.
Weak stomach for skin is a hell of a sentence.
Yep. Liger, I will allow that. I will say that you're watching Thalin, particularly for if he says something like out of cuff.
like Thalin's going to have to preface any wild statement he makes with "I'm rolling initiative." Oh,
Liger.
Well, there goes Liger.
Can I make a roll
Liger,
to see-
both Ligers went.
Both Liger's gone. Liger, are you still in call? He's in call, but he's not saying anything.
I did hear "oh," and then he cut out. But he cut out in such a way where he sounded like he cut out. So I'm like 90% sure he accidentally like thumbed a power button or something, or like hit a power button on his PC. If we get a Discord DM in the course of the next minute and a half saying that, I'm going to lose my shit.
He sneezed too hard and sneezed himself out of the call.
Can I make a roll to see?
I'm calling. I'm pointing towards the stands.
So can I make a roll to see if I realize that they're watching me?
Whoa.
I'm not saying that's what you're just rolling initiative.
Says Liger.
Okay.
I'm disconnected on PC, of course. Chuck, you absolutely can do so. I'm gonna have, when Liger gets back, I'm going to have him roll like a stealth check, and we'll see if it beats it. Otherwise, it would be your perception.
I guess it would be passive perception. Wouldn't it just be passive perception?
I guess I'll allow you
Like,
to
I
do
don't- I
insight
did-
if you wanted.
I don't mean to be a stickler about it, but I'm just like I'm passive perception's biggest shooter.
I always forget what passive perception is.
Basically, it's
Liger.
like that's the DC you're trying to beat whenever you're doing a stealth check. Like if you're not actively looking for something, you're
Mhm.
using your passive perception.
Okay, that's
Like
fair.
that's just like your passive like ability to sense what's happening around you and what's going on.
Right.
Hey, Liger, welcome
Okay.
back.
So with that in mind, Chuck, you can either take the passive perception or insight, because I'll allow insight because you have probable cause to think that they might be watching you.
Wait, what happened?
Chuck is rolling to see if he notices you watching him.
I'm glad that we're immediately getting into the shenanigans.
I'm glad to.
I promised that if he did anything else, I would neutralize him.
Oh, okay. So Chuck's like banging his arms around. Liger,
21.
what's that?
21.
21. Liger, go ahead and roll me a stealth check to see how secretive you're doing this.
Oh, why would I be secretive
Can't
about
beat
it?
a
That-
21.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like I'm not hiding this. I'm just like
I just
Ready.
need him to be on his best behavior, and I think maybe watching him will help him do that.
So you know that. Well, never mind. You would look over Thalin, and Beacon is just watching you like intently. He's looking at nothing else besides you.
Well, what I got? Performance. I wanna-
like I kind of like I'm noticing like the tension. I lean over to like Thalin. My friend, perhaps there is something on your face.
No, he is watching me to see if I do something stupid. I am not dumb. He thinks I am not. But I am not.
Well, how do you know that?
There's no. Well, he did roll like a 21 inside. I think that's fair.
And also, you
right.
said you're not
I
hiding
drink.
this.
I
Oh,
drink
yeah.
and I know things.
To be fair, I missed
don't know,
that
it
roll.
might-
I thought you were doing
I-
perception.
Like I mean, we're all kind of like grabbing lunch at the bar right now, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was like the last thing we did.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like you may have like I think you've got just like a little like a little soup or something that spilled or splashed or something.
Well, I believe him.
Yeah. Like I just hand him like a napkin. I'm like, here, just dab yourself a little bit.
I don't know if I believe you.
I mean, is it wrong though? I get the feeling you would spill stuff.
Well,
on
that's I mean, whether or not that's an out and out deception check, I feel like that has more to do with like that's up to Chuck, I think.
Chuck, what you thinking?
I mean,
'Cause I don't think Thalin's exactly. I don't think
I was gonna
Talen's
roll
a
an
table
insight
manners kind
on
of guy.
him. I was gonna roll an insight on him, see if he's lying to me, and I swear to God, it's a 22.
Well, listen.
I have a plus 6
I
to my
think
insight. That was a 17.
Chuck, I do genuinely think that like I think that this one's up to you whether or not this is a deception check for me or not, because Thalin doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who's like very table manners focused.
Well, you just decepted the fuck out of me, and I don't believe you.
Well, I haven't rolled anything. I don't know if that's deception or not. I'm saying that it's up to you.
Doesn't a natural 20 even beat like something higher than what they rolled?
What
Is it
Well,
actually-
Chuck, he is asking you,
that's
are
not
you
what I'm saying.
are you eating messy or not?
Like this
Hey,
Thalin eat messy.
He's being clean.
Okay, he's being clean.
Okay, I was just okay. Well then, yeah, that's deception. You roll.
Like he moves his beard like I have to out of the
That's
way.
a nat 1. That was a nat 1.
Okay, starting strong. So he's definitely lying about it being something on your face.
I'm half to like bursting out laughing as I say it.
Listen, my
I mean, you could just have something on your face, man. Why would Beacon
I know
ever
you
have a
lied
reason to
to me.
suspect
I
you
know you
wouldn't say
lied
the right thing?
bad liar, you cannot do this to me. Listen. And he looks over Beacon and he goes, "You stop too." He goes, "Listen,
He will not.
it will not be like last time. Now, if this good-looking woman and she comes by, I might be like, how you But I'm not
Irina's gaping at you, like, just moving her hands up and down, like, what am I?
I want to give her a charisma check.
Wait, are you trying to riz Irina?
He just said
like
he would
I
try
just
to-
I kind of like lean around Thalin like to look at Arena, and I'm just like I'm like waving her off, like, no, it's not, like, don't worry about it, you're good.
What's the opposite of a help action?
Can I impose disadvantage on this roll?
You cannot. Chuck?
I feel like
That was a 13.
13, not enough. I think I didn't set a DC, but it was gonna be very high. Irina is like,
There.
what are you doing to try to riz up Irina?
I demand a reroll.
What are you doing to riz up Irina?
what do you mean?
It's
What is,
not like
yeah,
I'm
what is
trying
a
to
13?
freak her out. It's like,
What is
I don't
what is
want
a
her to
13
see
for
me
wisdom
acting
check?
like- No,
I do.
I'm trying, and people are not listening.
I do think, like, one of the things I love most about Chuck is that he's always willing to, like, roll first and ask questions later, if at all.
Yep.
Like he's like, I want to roll a charisma check, and it's just like,
It is
She's
funny.
like, what for? No, it's great. It's delightful.
Now you guys know why I wanted Chuck to be in this.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's
Uh-huh.
it's incredible.
I mean,
Incredible
I
choices.
love random rolls that I can throw in there for flavor.
Yes.
Love it.
I do.
Oh, yeah,
I do
absolutely.
really like for charisma checks specifically to roll before I do the roleplay part, so that I can appropriately.
Yeah. That's fair, because you'd hate to be like the
Yeah.
Well, no, like you give this big epic speech, and all of a sudden you roll like a 2 on the dice, and you're like, and then just as he
Everybody's
finishes,
everybody's like,
he just
I'm
rips
gonna
one
give
that's
you-
real loud and it's pungent.
uh-huh.
I mean, there are
And
certain
then you've got Karen from the Shield store is like, how many did he have today before y'all let him go up there?
What?
Like, giving a speech and then he rolls like a 2 in charisma. It's like he's clearly drunk.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's a
My bad,
thing
I
with
should've
certain
started with that.
DMs. There's a thing with certain DMs where if you do a particularly compelling speech, they might give you advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but-
well, I mean, that's also
but-
part of it, right? But
But
I've seen people that you play your character to the T and they give you like inspiration.
I've seen people that like play my real heroes are always players who play their characters so well they talk themselves into disadvantage, and they're like, yeah, okay, that's correct.
All right.
I'm glad that you like me. That
I didn't say anyone specific this time.
I mean, we were all looking at Liger.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
it's the prisoner's dilemma.
what are you guys, after you guys finished your lunch, what are you doing? Are you discussing anything?
I think, okay, so like I said, we kind of wanted to like come up with a game plan because like this is where the adventure starts getting open-ended. And last time I came up with like sort of a plan of attack. So we've essentially got like 2 main sets of objectives. We need to find like the allies that like were listed in like the Taroka reading, and we need to find like all the artifacts that were listed in the Taroka reading. Also, obviously we've also got our personal quests. Like obviously like we need to find Escher. Beacon, I don't know. Beacon is more like focused on Strahd, but like we obviously kind of like if we could find out more about like Beacon, that would
Remnants
obviously
of the
be great.
Kogan Valley.
Yeah. Like find remnants of the Kogan Valley or something along those lines, and figure out like what's like how we can, I guess, launch a political revolution to change the name on the map. I don't know, like I don't know how much it can be the Kogan Valley when it is a demi-plane controlled by Strahd. But
A
yeah,
shovel
go
in a
for
shed is still a shovel.
it. Okay. But and then like but like for in terms of like, hey, we gotta kill Strahd, those are like the 2 main like paths we gotta take.
I think we're strong enough to kill.
So now that we're here, we could probably ask around about the people at least.
We also wanted to
There's
visit the
like a
church,
yes, we wanted to
and
visit the church and a bookstore potentially afterwards.
buy some
the big
equipment
deal?
for Irina.
Yes, we we wanted to buy a shield for Arena and like maybe some armor or something like that.
She has a breastplate
Um,
already. That's medium armor.
Oh, she's got a
We
she's got a breastplate.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck that then. Never mind.
we
We're
can't
good.
afford any higher types of armor, but
What is the name of the inn that we are at?
You guys are currently at the Blue Water Inn and Tavern.
Yes,
as opposed to the red water.
Yep.
that's a very um. It'd be a little on the nose for a vampire for the vampire area. Like Barovia Village's bar is pushing it already.
Yep.
But yeah, so right now, like I think now that while we're at the bar and like we're just hanging around and like people are like, we're having our drinks, we're doing our stuff. We might as well ask around about some people, which means we need to ask around about the monkey man, the elf, and the raven.
Okay, let's be more specific.
Esmeralda,
The man with the monkey. Monkey man is a thing that you can be in D&D.
Okay,
monkey.
let me rephrase that. The man with the
monkey's
monkey.
the big hitter in this relationship, though.
Yeah, it really is. Like, who is the man without the monkey? Really? No. So we got to find the man with the monkey, the elf, and the raven. The raven. Now, obviously, we could ask around about the tavern for those. I think Esmeralda might be harder to find because, like she's Vistani. It's like it'd be weird if we were like, "Have you met a Vistani woman named Esmeralda?" And like, I don't know. It feels like one of those things where it's just like, yeah, there's like 12. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Can I go up to the barmaid, the bar owner? Hello. Do you perhaps have any raw grain or corn?
Ignacio is looking at this and is just like stunned and confused, but just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Let's see what happens.
I glanced at Ignacio like,
I just like I shrug. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing.
Out of all the things I expected you to ask, that was not among them. She is going.
There's a line of thinking here. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna roll to see if she has any. 16 or higher is needed. That's a what? No.
He's like insulted that you would ask.
No, honey. I'm sorry. We don't really keep corn or wheat here. I'm sorry.
I find it hard to believe that she doesn't have any wheat in this what is a restaurant. I guess maybe it would be flour at this point.
Like, would you keep like, I don't know.
Wheat? No.
Would you keep?
I don't know.
No, not even that. Like, would you keep like a whole nut tree, or would you just like buy some already pre-shelled nuts?
Okay, listen.
do you have the white lightning?
Listen, Lucky Dagger makes a good point. She would go into the back and she would come out with like a few cobs of corn, and she would say, "This is all I can really spare. I hope you understand."
Okay, thank you. What do I give her? A few copper?
Okay, you could give her a few copper if you want. That's definitely how much
Yay.
it's worth.
I'm just like, I think Ignacio was like stunned. I think Ignacio is just like sitting there and just like, this is like, there's not even like a hint of an idea of what the fuck Beacon could possibly be up to.
Irina is going to tap your shoulder, Ignacio, and lean in and say, "Do you think he's trying to brew some beer or some whiskey or something?" What is corn? Is corn moonshine?
Corn is moonshine.
Okay,
corn is whiskey.
Moonshine. Whiskey, okay, good.
Yeah.
Beacon,
corn can be moonshine and whiskey, yeah.
is there like a
idea?
Beacon would like to go out to an open area outside.
I can't believe Liger had a plan and didn't even tell us we could say that it's dumb.
Beacon goes to a clearing area. Is there an area around here that has very few buildings?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, while Beacon's doing that, Ignacio is going like as Beacon leaves the bar with a handful of corn cobs. Ignacio is going to get up, go to the bar. I'd like to apologize for my friend. He's a little strange. We were hoping to look. We would happen to be looking for some information. If you would happen to have heard anything about a few people that we happen to be looking for.
I can't believe that Liger was so strange. Beacon was so strange that Ignacio lost his accent.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, genuinely like, what the fuck is happening here?
I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. But she would just like kind of like laugh a little bit and like kind of wave it off like, "Oh, honey, I have 2 young boys. Nothing is that strange to me. But what were you needing? Who were you needing to find?"
Well, there's a few people. There. What you wouldn't happen to know about any elves in Barovia? Native elves, not travelers from another land, such as ourselves. Although we do also happen to be looking for an elf who is traveling from another land, such as ourselves. Any elf actually would be perfectly fine.
Well, have you met the reformers here in Valaki?
I'm sorry, the who? I'm not familiar with the
The reformers.
the group of which you speak.
The reformers are 3 elves here that run the Reformation Center. Anyone who gets in trouble gets sent there. Besides that,
Oh,
Are they like escorts?
what?
I'm just sorry.
no, they're not. They're more like enforcers.
I'm looking at like I think as he hears that, Ignacio is just like his like frozen, like he freezes in his seat and he like just turns to look at Arena like, please tell me I'm not having like a stroke or something. Please tell me you're hearing this too.
She is kind of like giving you an incredulous look while like throwing up her hands, and the woman behind the bar would continue. Well, like I said, there's the reformers that run the Reformation Center here in Valaki. There used to be elves in Barovia. Unfortunately, all that remains is Rahadin. Have you heard of him?
I'm gonna roll a history check really quick. Would it have been in the notes? Could I roll with advantage or
Yeah,
what
go
are we
ahead.
talking about here?
Go ahead.
Well, that's one nat 1 and then a 13.
13? Okay,
Yeah.
with that roll, I'm gonna say the DC was pretty low. You would absolutely know that Rahadin is the Chamberlain of Strahd. He is essentially his right-hand man.
The devil's servant.
The very same. Legend has it that there used to be many dusk elves here in Barovia. That's what they were called. But after the signing of the Blood Covenant, most of them were killed by Rahadin.
The Blood Covenant.
It's what we here in Barovia call what happened when the devil took his throne. Took his throne of undeath more than Barovia.
I see. Well, thank you, man. That was quite interesting. You also wouldn't have happened to have heard about. I'm just going to kind of go down a list here. I think. This might be an odd question, but do you know of a man with a monkey?
Oh, Rictavio? I haven't seen him with a monkey recently.
That was far easier than I was expecting. Rictavio, do you know where I might find him?
Oh, of course. He stays here during the day. Or during the night, rather. But where he is now, he's a bard, so he's out and about. But like I said, I haven't seen him with a monkey. I could have sworn I heard that a local in town had a monkey. Blinksky?
Blinksky.
Linsky, yes.
like Ignacio's gonna kind of like murmur to himself. Is it the man with the monkey now, or the man who possessed the monkey before?
Well, I mean, we've been traveling a lot together. Would Thalin possibly recognize Belinsky's name?
What was your justification?
Lazinski?
We've traveled a lot together. Maybe we've heard of him at some point in our travels, talking about the things that we've seen on the road and such.
No, he
Maybe
is a native to Barovia, so you would not have heard of him.
Well, fine.
Okay. And I'm assuming Rictavio is also. I'm assuming Rictavio is also not like ringing any bells.
Right? No, not that you've heard.
Okay.
You can roll, but it's still going to be no.
Well, yeah, yeah. No, I'm not going to waste time like that. Well, thank you. If you would be so kind as to if he does arrive back before we do, if you would let him know that someone would be looking to speak with him, and if he could perhaps remain in the common area for a time.
Of course.
This evening, I'd be very happy to to speak with him. If he asks, I kind of like describe me. Let him know that the group of 4 travelers would be looking to have words with him. Tell him to ask for Ignacio Monserrat.
Of course.
And then, like, you know, kind of give like our room if like we happen to be back or something, or we happen to miss each other or something along those lines.
Now, if you happen to be out in Vallaki and you hear accordion music, that's where you can find him.
Thank you, madame. I appreciate it.
Oh, please, Danica is fine.
Danica, thank you. Now, you wouldn't have happened to have heard of the name Escher Miltic does not happen to ring any bells to you. He was traveling with a similar group of travelers. Give me 1 second here. There's a Google Doc with all the
There
names.
is a Google Doc.
There's a Google Doc. He was traveling with a Quidrith Saxiros, a Fierus Fiddlemane, Acario Valtok.
Oh, yes. The outsiders that were here 3 years ago, right?
Yes, that seems to be that is the impression that we are under. Yes.
This woman has an impeccable memory.
you see people at an inn, you recognize them, but she would go on to say, "Well, I'm sorry, honey. I don't think you're going to be able to find them here in Vallaki. There was an incident. You see, they burned down a timber farm nearby, and they were chased out. There was a bounty on their heads, but I don't know if anyone ever claimed it."
Bounty on.
I kind of like glance. Yeah. Well, Asher apparently burned down a lumberyard near here. Does that I look over and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a brother, Thalin. Like that does not like he does not seem the type to
actually if they're related,
burn down places of business without cause.
If he has reason, he might do
it. Was there any extenuating circumstances? Anything about the incident that you can remember?
Well,
any indication of where they might have gone?
I'm sorry, I don't have.
Also, give me 1 second. I dropped the dice.
Oh, caltrop! I have no idea. No. What kind?
D20. It's fine.
Okay, that's basically a breadcrumb.
Right, anyways, continue.
No idea where they could have gone. I can't quite remember what the Burgomeister said, but it was something about they must have been looters or something of that nature. It was during the fire festival. We were all in the middle of town, and we suddenly saw some smoke that was gathering in the north side of town, and sure enough, we went there, and
that was cheese.
So Ray, would you say that this fire festival was understaffed even by Vallaki standards?
And
would you say that there was like they had trouble getting food or water to attendees? Was shelter hard to come by?
Well, they definitely had like food, but it was like cheese sandwiches, and instead of having water, they just had alcohol, and it really like made things worse with the dehydration.
I was about to say, did the Burgomeister of Vallaki send somebody to suck somebody's dick for water?
I forgot that.
God.
Oh God! What a fucking time! The Fire Festival.
I love Fire Festival.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Continuing. Thank you, anyways, for your assistance. I think I think I just have one more person to ask out there. This is going to sound rather strange. Ray, really quick, just for reference, what exactly was the description of the card that we were given? Like the Raven. What was the line?
The Patriarch of Ravens.
Don't worry, I'm on that.
Would
That's
you-
what I'm on.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Would you happen to know? This is going to sound this is a rather odd question, and if anything or anyone springs to mind, I would please, anything that you think of would be appreciated. But a patriarch of ravens.
She kind of like taps her fingers a little bit, and she looks very deep in thought. And then after like a few seconds, she just sighs and says, "I'm sorry, I don't think I have anything that could be of much help. Ravens.
Very well.
Ravens are very common here in Barovia. They're thought of as good luck, as mentors, as guardians. But Patriarch, I don't know anything like that."
Well, thank you anyways. I certainly hope that they will be of good fortune to us. If you happen to think of anything else, or if you happen to hear of anything, please let us know.
Oh, of course. And if you have any further questions, please, if anyone knows Valaki, I'd say it's the Burgomeister, but also you hear lots of rumors come into the inn.
Absolutely. There is a reason why this is the first place we stopped in. Thank you, madame. Sorry, Miss Danica?
Danica. Danica Martikov.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Danica Martikov.
My pleasure, Mr. Montserrat.
And with that, I think I'm going to head back to the table. Well, we've got a couple. Like we've got a couple leads at least. I figured the Raven was going to be the hard one.
Speaking of which, Liger, what are you doing with all of this corn?
Yeah, cutting back to Liger now.
Cutting back to Beacon with arms of corn.
Okay. So we saw ravens as we were coming into the town. I'd like to go into a large open area and look around for ravens.
Hey, Liger, there were specifically ravens that were on top of the Blue Water Inn and Tavern. Are you accounting for them?
Yes.
Okay.
I will go out there. I will present the corn, and I will use my last spell slot to speak with animals.
Okay. So you would see that these ravens like perk up a little bit when they see the corn, and they will begin to fly onto you, and they will perch as if you were a scarecrow and start trying to get the corn. And you just hear them going, like, making munch sounds as they're trying to eat. They have not begun conversations with you as they don't know you are casting this just yet.
Yeah, like there's a whirring sound, and then all of a sudden his speech functions are replaced with like clicks and chirps and the stuff, and he is basically like, "Greetings, Corvids."
The ravens will look up at you like very curiously, and one will like peck at your helmet and be like, "It talks," and the other one will like begin pecking at your helmet as well, and it says, "It talks our words."
Yes, this took a long time to repair, but this function has returned to me.
Ignacio kind of like pokes his head out of the tavern and sees this, and then just like,
do not.
There's like a slow pause. And then he just like goes back into the tavern without saying a word. He's fine, I think. I don't know what's happening.
What's he doing with the corn?
There's a bunch of I think he's becoming a scarecrow. I think that there's a chance that he thinks that he is going to become the Patriarch of Ravens, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. Wait.
Yes. Anyways, back to Beacon. I'm sorry.
I have brought with me sustenance.
Yeah, good sustenance.
I would be happy to share this with you if you would accommodate me and allow me to ask some questions.
As you say, like, you would be happy to offer, the ones that are like eating the corn will immediately stop as they realize it was not being offered to them and they have manners, and they would all like be looking at you very intently with their big cute bird eyes.
Okay, so is there like one of them that I can look to as a representative?
Yeah, you would see one that has like a scar over its eye. It clearly has been in some sort of scrap, and all the other ravens are looking to it as if it were the representative of them.
I do not know if you bear names. If you do, please elucidate me.
You're gonna make me name these things?
Yeah, I was about to say, this is incredibly cruel DM. This is DM on DM violence, actually.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, just the one I'm talking to.
Just the one? Okay, give me one
This is still
second.
violence. I
It's
need
still
you to
violence.
know. Like you can say like, oh, I'm pulling the knife. I'm only
His
stabbing
name
you a
is
little bit.
Corvo. It's Corvo.
Well, I was gonna get a name.
Well, yeah, but that's like me being named Hugh Man.
Yeah. Drazkoi.
Drazkoi. Okay. It is a pleasure to meet you.
You put her on the spot and you're judging her name?
It is it is a pleasure to meet you, Drazkoi. I have a question about a certain person, a patriarch of ravens, as we've been called. Do you know this name, or who it may refer to?
The ravens like back up a little bit, and some of them will fly off of you as they like start turning around and are like whispering to themselves. And finally Dravkoi would look to you and say, "We're not supposed to give that information out. Not to anyone."
I see.
But he has such nice corn.
I see. Is it secretive because of a certain reason? Are you trying to protect this person, or do you wish to not associate with them?
No, we want to protect them.
You see, we know of this person only because it has been designed by fate that he shall be our ally. We wish no harm to him. Or them, I suppose.
Liger, go ahead and make me a persuasion roll.
God said we're going to be friends. Please, you have to tell me where this person is.
God said we're gonna be friends.
you-
Tell me your dad's name.
Yeah.
Oh
God.
22?
22. Drazkoi would look up at you and say, "You talk like friend, and you got good corn. Look for the keepers of the feather. They might be able to help you."
Where?
That's all I dare say. And he grabs the entire corn and flies away.
The whole corn.
The whole corn.
Okay. Whatever corn I have left, I scatter to the rest of the crows.
Yeah, the rest of the crows.
Corn, the whole corn, and nothing but the corn.
You will scatter this to the remaining ravens that are nearby.
Beacon will return inside.
Mhm.
I liked that go.
Oh, have they accepted you as their king yet?
It's coming.
Beacon will look around for prying eyes, because it seems like the crows wanted to keep that secret.
You're like a 7.5 foot tall man made of in a giant armor who just walked out with a bunch of corn and is now walking back cornless. You are drawing eyes.
Yeah, people are definitely looking.
Would it? Okay. Does this seem like the type of place that would like if I started speaking, say, infernal, would everyone like get up and point at me and yell witch?
Yes.
Or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Where the fuck do you think you are? If someone just started talking demon language in the middle of your fucking town, you would be like, "Hey, whoa!"
What's going on?
Ignacio, may I
What
speak
the
to you in
hell
our room
is
for
that?
a moment?
Okay, but I promise you, I do not have any wheat. I can tell you this now. I'll give you that one for free.
Okay.
Okay.
I take Ignacio to the room and I explain what happened in my lowest volume setting in Infernal.
You are very lucky that I speak this language, but you need to speak. I genuinely there is like at this point you may as well be subvocal. It's crazy.
Well, do you know
But
Elvish?
yeah, no. Infernal. No, I know Elvish and Infernal and Abyssal.
Maybe I
Wait.
should have gone with Elvish then.
Yeah, you could have
Yeah, that would have been
involved
fine. That would have been fine. Thalin
I
also
didn't-
speaks Elvish.
Thalen.
I didn't know that you spoke Elvish. Anyway,
Damn! Or half elf.
I share this with the rest of the party.
You could have also just told, you could have assumed that Thalin as a half elf spoke Elvish.
No, I think he's saying he
was
didn't know
raised
you
by
spoke
Elvish
it.
parents.
Picked it up somewhere.
Yeah, like he was raised by Elvish parents. Like you
I
could have
knew
just
that.
as easily said Elvish to him, and then he could
Detdet?
have. Wait, no, that was a
Beacon.
terrible idea. That would have been a terrible idea.
If I wanted to keep a
No,
secret,
no.
would I tell Thalin?
When he's right, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I tell you about it. The Keeper of the Feather, was it called?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Singular.
That's
Well,
No, the
and you said
keepers
that the
of the
crow-
feather.
the keeper of the feathers.
No,
the keepers of
keepers.
The keepers of the keepers of the feather.
Yes, correct.
I gotcha. And you said that I just switched to speaking Elvish, and you said that the ravens seem to be very reticent to hand you this information, with the understanding that this is some sort of secret or something not to be spread around.
Yes, I can surmise that they told me directly that they sought to protect this figure, as I would suppose they would, if they are truly a patriarch, then they are family to all ravens, perhaps.
Perhaps, but it seems to me that they're. Perhaps it is too early to say. But if we mean to make this patriarch our ally, then perhaps we should be rather more subtle in our inquisitions. It would not do well for us to expose someone we mean to befriend.
Subtlety is my specialty.
This is exactly what I was thinking with the corn. Yes, entirely.
Comedy circuits at 150%.
Truly, somebody needs to pay. Somebody needs to pay for that. And yeah, I think at that point we go and rejoin the others. We have another lead. It may require some discretion.
Irina looks at Thalin.
The corn worked.
Oh, the corn worked?
Do not look at
The corn worked. I turn to Thalin and in Elvish I say, the raven spoke to the raven spoke to our friend Beacon, and informed us of something called referring to the keepers of the feather. But it also seems as though that it was a quite a dear secret to them. It would likely not benefit us to expose someone we mean to befriend. So we may need to keep this one a little more subtle, how we say.
Are there any more animals around that I can talk to?
Yeah, I gotta say, like, how long? Like, speak for animals lasts for like how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I feel like it's been like 10 minutes between us
Yeah.
walking up to the room and having the conversation and coming back down.
Well, at least
I don't know. Any rats who were also listening in on that conversation got some fucking gossip.
Only if
they got half gossip. They got half gossip.
Yeah, I was about to say only beacon
yeah.
gossip.
Well, like he was explaining like what happened, so I feel like that's still a pretty clear picture. Anyways.
There goes my last spell slot for the day. Better hope we rest before we get kicked out.
We did. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. No, we haven't rested yet. We were.
Thalin is behaving himself.
Yeah. No. Like I said. Ignacio. Listen. Ignacio knows that like Thalin is like has some problems with subtlety and is like a little bit of a big swinger, but like I think he thinks like fairly reliably that like yeah, like you can count on Thalin when it's like when shit's like when this is like important, when it's like for real. Just don't hand him something stupid like a skin bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let that go, man.
Let us go shop.
When we're let back into Barovia, the village of Barovia, I will let it go then.
Get by then. Nobody keeps records that damn long anyway.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
It has been a day.
23 hours.
A day or 5 A days, it doesn't freaking matter.
5 days.
If it's
5 A days.
They don't keep it that long. Obviously, they're not like. I'm gonna recognize you from now on. No, you're not.
Okay,
There's so
wait.
many people that go through there, you're not gonna recognize me in 4 days anyway. So
Thalin?
shut your mouth. Eventually, we're gonna go back that way. We'll be fine.
Thalin?
That bartender remembered your brother from 3 years ago.
Thalin?
No, they didn't.
You are the second half elf to come into this kingdom in 3 years. They're recognizing you.
Not my fault.
Is Is Escher a half elf or is Escher a full elf?
Half elf.
Just like
Because
he's a half elf like me.
okay. Because I was kind of under the understanding. I was like kind of thinking that like Escher was like a full elf and you were a half elf and there was like that was part of the drama.
Nah.
Okay. Never mind then.
Nope.
I'm like,
Let's go shop, Irina. Let us go shopping.
I just ended up with every ancestor that ever had facial hair. I ended up with all their genes. Now I got hair.
I was about to say.
Extra doesn't, and that's why I was hated by the rest of
We could go shopping. Do we want to perhaps save that for last in case we run into something? In case we run into a situation where our coin may be required, or perhaps when we visit the bookstore, we might need to pick up something that is relevant to our search.
Sure, whatever.
The robot makes friends with some the robot makes friends with a couple of crows, and all of a sudden he's too big for his goddamn britches.
Whether it be with crows or with merchants, I can strike a deal with the best of them.
Can you?
Hey,
I got us 5% above price on that eye patch.
That's true. But you also you could have gotten a better price.
I mean, so
you
far,
haggled it away.
I there's like Ignacio looks like troubled for a second, and he's just like, theoretically, he has a 100% hit rate when it comes to bargaining. Until he fails, that is in fact a 100. The data points to his favor.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got a plus 50% on the eye patch if I did the math right. It's worth 50. I got it for 75.
Well, damn. But yeah, So we've got a couple options for where we would probably want to go next. We also start looking for like the artifacts and stuff. We've got the drowned village of Perez, which we know right off the top of our head because of Arena. There's the second saint of the Morning Lord, the Dragon's Hold, which maybe we could have asked around about here, but maybe we ask the church, because I feel like the church would also know, like the pastor would also know about like a dragon who would happen to be running around. So do we want to stop by the church first, or do we want to stop by the like a bookstore or something along those lines? Because I do want to I want to prioritize getting information here really quick before we go shopping.
I think the church
would be helpful.
Be the better idea.
Okay, church. Then I think we head off to the church.
Okay. Bless you.
Or the Saint Andros Church.
Right.
Right?
So you guys start making your way through the town. You would eventually make it to the far end where the church lays. Hold on 1 second. I just realized I gotta pull up descriptions. Bless you.
Yep. That was.
So as you guys are approaching, you would see a centuries old. Oh, hold on. I gotta take out the old party and put the new party in.
Oh,
I forgot.
Wait
to
a
do
second.
Irina,
Hold
how
up.
did you get over there so fast?
That.
Arena, that's like she just like took off. She went sprinting.
She was here already. Hold on, let me get you guys, and then I'll put you.
That is a. There are some very uncommonly ugly people in this church.
Oh, let me go look. Oh, yep, there sure is.
There are a couple ones that are just like that is slightly unfortunate.
What do you
That is
mean?
a
That's
slightly unfortunate bent to your face.
That's a medieval 8.
Yeah, exactly. A medieval
You're right.
8.
Listen. That's a Waterdeep 6. Barovia, that's like a 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Kogan Valley.
So you would
It's
see.
a Kogan Valley 9. I don't. It's still not a compliment.
It's no. So you would see a slouching.
It's like a drink of the Kogan Valley 9.
It does. You would see a slouching centuries-old stone church with a bulging steeple in the back, and it was lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. You would see a fence of wrought iron enclosing a garden of gravestones, and you would see a thin mist that is creeping in. So as you guys are getting close to the doors, you would see that this is not at all like the village of Barovia's church. This place is much better put together. It immediately has the warmth that was lacking from the church in Barovia village. Of course, not nearly as warm as like the churches that Thalin and Ignacio are more used to. It is kind of small. It's surprisingly like, it looks more like it was built from a house than it does like the one in Barovia village, whereas that one looked more like a church proper. And you would see that there are very many people that are in the pews praying. Some are singing hymns. Some are like, you would see a pair of women just gossiping in the corner. There is a man who is making his way through the church. And you would also see a little boy that is currently like cleaning up some of the cobwebs.
This is the most sanctified place in the Kogan Valley?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the best we got.
Can I do a divine sense real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to be really sure.
Can you? Okay, wait, that's not a spell slot thing. Never mind. I was like, can you?
He can.
I do that.
Any fae, fiends, undead, demons.
Oh, right. Sorry. For some reason, I
Celestial.
thought you were supposed to roll for that, and I was just like waiting for you. No. Okay.
So specifically, I can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Right. So.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that this place really is hallowed ground.
So as you cast this spell, or as you take this divine sense, you are waiting for something to happen. And nothing's
The
happening.
antenna pops out of his head.
You would see this church exactly for what it is. It's just church. There's nothing that is divine or sanctified about these grounds.
God damn it.
No, that's no good. I think Ignacio is like, even if like with the sort of description that you're like, this is still like, listen, this is not as bouncing as like a place as like a Church of the Morning Lord outside of Barovia. Like, I still think like he gets like he's walking up to the doors and like he smells the incense and he hears like the murmur of prayer and stuff like that. And I think Ignacio feels a lot more in his element.
Mm-hmm. As you're looking at these windows, you're definitely seeing like these look like windows of the Morning Lord that you would see in obviously like less well put together, but they are specifically of different saints than you are used to. And you would see
it doesn't have like 15 different merchant lords competing to who can be like the most pious and like offer the most tithes or whatever to like one up the other people socially.
So you would see that these half of them would depict a woman with long flowing brown hair up against what looks to be Strahd himself in battle, while the other half seem to be a portly man who is taking refuge in a house with several of his followers who are praying.
Oh, wouldn't we see a portly man on one of the cards?
Does that Ray? Do I recognize that brown-haired woman at all? Does she strike a familiar figure?
If you're asking if it's Camilla, absolutely not.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because like that felt like after I specifically was going, like you're like, oh yeah, brown-haired woman in the thing, and I'm like,
nope.
Thalin goes to the door and he doesn't like, yeah! No, he didn't do that.
Okay.
Contrary to typical Thalin, he just kind of pops it open and creeps it open, kind of peers in a little bit.
You would see.
It's just the door. You can open the door.
Yeah.
You cannot open the door very loud because if there's people that they look this way, then boom, open the door.
The hinges, like when you open it this slowly, it creaks more and it becomes much more of a distraction. And then like Ignacio realizes that he's in church and shuts up.
Do you want to do kick door?
Ignacio throws his hands up.
Why can't you open it like a normal person?
Beacon stops him from kicking the door.
Well, no, he was not gonna. He wasn't kicking the door. He wasn't kicking the door at all.
If you just told me not to, he wouldn't have.
Oh.
But boom, door's open.
Everyone else inside immediately. Wait, did you kick it or not?
I kicked the shit out of it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm using my reaction.
I'm Ignacio. It's like 2 PM and Ignacio is tired.
So Thalin, you would go to kick this door and immediately, like he had just teleported in front of you, Beacon is right in front of you, and you kick right into it, like his legs.
He like all of a sudden he just like raging demons up to you, and there's like and the screen goes black.
Well, you know what? No, shush, because he tried to ask, how do I do this? Do I kick it open? Do I not? And nobody said anything otherwise. So he's just like,
Irina said open it like a normal person.
Like a normal person.
That's the only feedback you got.
You cannot.
He asked me.
You can't play this card. There's video evidence.
Roll the tape.
It's still clippable, probably.
Yeah, probably.
We'll let this one go. Phelan does not kick the door in.
Okay.
That's fine.
He just
fine, dude. That's how
it gently and kind of starts to walk in, like slowly, like. Not here to cause trouble.
All right, so
he's thinking we do not need to get kicked out of here, true.
So as
yeah,
you would see that those stained glass windows that I have described.
Glass women.
I like women, okay. One of them is a woman.
Who cares?
There is a stained glass woman, singular.
Wow.
That is not my problem.
No hymns in this church, just hers.
No, there were hymns. There were no hymns. There's him, hers.
Him, hers.
Hims and hers. I walk. I follow Thalin. I like walk into the church.
You guys would see, like, as I described that scene before, you would see that there is over in this corner, like, a man who was wearing priest robes. He would like open his arms up and he says, "Welcome, my children, to St. Andrew's Church. Please make yourselves at home."
Thank you, Father. It is a thank you for opening the hospitality of your parish to us. We, as a fellow servant of the Morning Lord, I hope that our meeting will be illuminating for the both of us.
I'm sure it will be. Please, please, help yourself to any of the hymns that we have available, and he will just continue making his rounds.
Is there like a tithe box, like a donations box, like
Yes.
near the
Alms
altar or anything
box.
like that?
Yes.
I'm going to. Ignacio's going to walk up and put like a gold piece, or like 2 gold pieces in there.
So as you do so, you would catch the eye of this little boy. He looks to be like maybe 9 years old. He goes, "Thanks, mister."
No problem. No problem, my friend. It is a pleasure to help assist a worthy cause in this land.
Right, say that again.
No.
No, thanks, Mister.
Thanks, mister.
Man, appreciate it.
I'm getting Fiplup vibes.
Fifth?
Oh God, no!
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. It's a character. It's a character from the Wind Thief.
Oh,
that I get
gotcha.
paid from back in the day.
Gotcha. A reference only
God.
2 people get. Good job, Liger.
It really is like it's truly a joke for one other person actually. I kind of like move to like join the priest as long as like he's not like actively like talking to somebody else.
Nah, he's not.
Father, if I may be so bold, may I ask a favor from you?
Ah, but of course. What could I do to fellow servants of the Morning Lord?
We are travelers who have come to this land, and we find ourselves in need of directions and information. Would you happen to know if one were to refer to the? Sorry, give me 1 second here. Let me make sure that I've got this correct. You said it's
The
the
second?
second saint, the second saint of
Of the Morning
the
Lord?
second saint of the Morning Lord. Yeah. If one were to refer to the second saint of the Morning Lord, does that have a particular meaning here in the land of Barovia? I can think of many saints of the Morning Lord, but those are from my homeland.
Uh, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I completely forgot the name. Let me look this up.
I hope this guy knows spells.
Oh, but of course, you must be talking about Saint Markovia.
Ah, would you do me the kindness of describing her? What was her great service to the Morning Lord that earned her such a claim?
Well, you see, and he will like motion to the walls, specifically of the one of the woman like striking down Strahd. She says, and he says, when the devil took his throne upon all of Barovia as you see it now, it was by the pious blade of Saint Markovia that he was struck down initially. Unfortunately, he would rise again to destroy her. But if it weren't for her brave sacrifice, very many more likely would have died at the horrible events at Castle Ravenloft that night.
Give me 1 second here. I'm scrolling up to see if I can't find specifically the son in the home of the second of the Morning Lord's venerated saints. Would you happen to know if someone were to ask
Did they
of
sire
her
any
after
progeny?
her? Well, if one were to ask after Saint Markovia's home, would you happen to know would that be of a specific location? do you think that would be like, or is it simply where she would be laid to rest after her great trials and triumph?
Well, young man, unfortunately, there is no place that she is laid to rest. The devil took her corpse. But she did have an abbey in Kresk, but I've heard that it has fallen to disrepair. To maybe burglars? Something of that nature. I don't hear much of Kresk these days.
Troubling. Thank you very much, Father. It is your wisdom helps us more than you know.
But of course, and if
Uh,
just let me know if there is anything further you need of me.
well, I glance back over at Arena. Sir, if one of our number was, would you be willing to speak? Would you happen to have an area where we might speak privately?
Oh, but of course. And he would like begin leading you into the confession booth, and he
Hmm.
would like open the door and like motion you inside.
And we all
Uh,
four squeeze
I,
in.
I well, I was about to say, like, I was gonna, if it was just like a room, it would probably like all four of us. Would it be would there be like, if Arena were to join me in there, would we have space?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then no, then it's just me in there. Gotcha.
But like if you're like waiting and like looking at everyone else, he would absolutely catch that and be like, "Oh,
Okay.
you meant all of you. I'm so sorry. Please
No,
follow."
no. It's. I understand. In most circumstances, I find myself long overdue for confession myself. Perhaps later, but this is a matter concerning the four of us.
Of course. Please follow me to my office. And he will lead you guys into this very small office that is in the lower right-hand corner of the church. It's very
I wave
cramped.
politely. I wave politely at the kid, and then we go.
Mm-hmm. He's like looking at you like in great awe.
Like this is this is a 7.5 foot tall dude in armor. This is
Yeah.
kids kids are gonna be like talking about this for years.
I know,
Like,
they're gonna
look
be
at that guy,
cosplaying.
like-
Hello, father.
Please make yourself at home. I'm sorry I don't have better. I'm sorry I didn't have any
No.
food prepared or any drink.
Oh, do not trouble yourself. We have just come from the inn. We are well. The food there was quite kind to us.
To them.
Um,
Why would you say that?
okay, Mister, I'm made of metal and do not consume the food that mortals eat. It was a generalized statement, please. And then, I turn back to Father. Excuse me, Father. Father, one of our number has come to be pursued by the devil, and we heard rumors that this this church is one of the few places where his reach uh, cannot penetrate. Would it? I do not know if, and I would not expect this to be offered freely. But would it be possible for one of our number to seek sanctuary here for the time being?
Ignacio.
Go ahead, Beacon.
I must elucidate to you. Upon arriving at the temple, I made a scan of it. I am afraid that this place has not been consecrated for quite a long time. It does not
are you
hold
saying that
nearly as much power as was rumored.
Are you saying that in common? Because telling me that this land isn't consecrated in front of the priest who's in charge of this parish.
How dare
I'm not saying
I have a feeling that he probably already knows.
Yeah.
But
so,
I guess I'll say it.
Go ahead.
I mean, I could say it in Elfish, but I already said it without.
Yeah, no,
thinking,
that's fair.
so.
That's fair.
We all understand you.
So as you are like talking about this and you mention that one of your number has been pursued by the devil, he kind of gets the look on his face that any Barovian would expect, like the horror,
Coconut.
the realization, is Strahd gonna come here, like the pity. But as soon as you mention like the church, he gets this really guilty look on his face. I was gonna have you guys roll, but now that Beacon has like mentioned this, he is absolutely not making eye contact with you guys at all. He's just looking like almost shamefully away from you all.
Ignacio kind of like examines like the expression and like he takes a second to think. Father,
Perhaps.
if it is beyond your capability to offer if it is not something, there is no shame in offering hope to people.
No,
But
it's...
if this is not as true a sanctuary as we had been led to believe, then I would still like to thank you for your time. I would not expose any information that would pass between us here today.
No, I don't think you quite understand. Your friend does speak the truth, but it's more complicated than that. You see, the Church of St. Andrel was consecrated because of him coming to this land with his followers and staying in this church until he was laid to rest. And it is those bones that keeps this area sacred and holy. But those bones have gone missing. How? I'm not entirely certain. But if they are not returned, if they are not put to rest where they properly belong, then unfortunately this church is no safer than anywhere else in Barovia from the devil.
Hold on, so they have devil bones that they have to bury?
No, it
No,
was...
saints, the bones of a saint, man.
I know.
Like Ignacio is like
Hold on,
actually like a little like Ignacio is like
Charlie is a
kind of
player,
like
though.
upset.
What?
I just want to be clear. Charlie is the player knows.
Yeah. No, it's all good. No. Don't worry. Like I'm not mad at you, but like I think like Ignacio would be like kind of upset, like to say devil bones or whatever. Like that's a
Talking
saint.
about a saint, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're
like a saint, man.
You're missing a reliquary of significant power.
We are, and without it, unfortunately, the people in our church are just not safe from the devil. I never was under the assumption that Velaki was safe due to the bones, but part of me does worry if maybe that's why the devil hasn't come here in so long.
The terrible,
How long ago
the
did
terrible
it
crime
disappear?
there.
Like the devil, or would it be? He goes, or would it be Strahd?
You can't say that! No, you must not say...
I like no.
I used my reaction.
We I like whip around to Thalin. Thalin, we were specifically instructed upon pain of exile to not say that name. I do not have a problem with it, but I do not want to get kicked out of it. I do not want to be kicked out of Velaki.
You have to, okay, I am sorry. You have to understand with who I am. We are blunt. I am sorry. I will not say he will not. Who will not be named? Voldemort.
God damn it.
Who?
It is.
Who?
It is not a matter. It is a matter of law here. It is not a matter of personal courage.
They have a law, really?
Yes.
Yes, the guards told us and made us sign a waiver saying that if we say, like, telling us what the laws are, and one of them is if we say Strahd's name out loud, or like while we're in town, they will kick us the fuck out of town.
I sure hope this priest is cool, but like that was one of the reasons I was holding my action.
Yep.
Just because I knew you would forget.
No, it's all good, man. But like, no, there is like there is a law that like if we say it, we're getting kicked out.
We will call instead of Strahd, we will call Voldemort.
No, what we call him the devil? Who is this Voldemort? What did?
It's his code name. Yes.
Sounds like a stupid anagram.
So does
it's.
So does the Kogan Valley.
All right.
Okay,
we're getting. It's getting heated
That's
over
a
here.
15 on my initiative roll.
I turned back to the priest before everything else was going on. Father, truly a great wrong was done to you and yours. And do you happen? And I'm assuming that you have not told anyone for fear of what the panic would bring.
Quite right.
How long
Do
have
you
the
have
bones
any-
been missing?
I noticed them missing maybe about a month or so ago.
Oh no!
I think like he hears like Ignacio hears a month and his eyes like widen like damn.
Bones.
That's
no.
no good.
Shut up.
Told you. He was not there.
Do you have any leads, Father? Any idea or indication of who or what may have done this?
I have no leads. The only people that are aware of it are myself and Yeshka, the choir boy that you may have seen earlier. He lives at the church.
The young man cleaning in the corner.
Yes, he's an orphan boy, but I have hope that one day he may become my replacement as priest here at the Church of St. Andrel.
And there was no sign of
one day not be an orphan.
One day he might have parents. Listen, there's a community fund for some diamond dust. It's like, listen, it's anyways, and were there any signs of forced entry? Anything that you may have noticed the next day, like that seems out of place beyond the bones being missing themselves?
None that I could tell. The area is it's not heavily guarded, but it is very secretive. You'd have to be looking for it to be able to find it. And I thought that because it was outside the church, because it leads into the church from outside, it's something that couldn't be spotted. I thought it was safe. It's been safe for many centuries.
Whatever stole this must have been a living creature. The undead could not enter these walls while their bones were here.
That's my thought as well. But it pains me to think that there may have been some person in Vlaki that would have done this. What could they have to gain from it?
Man,
Money.
man is weak and easily given to temptation. Father, would you possibly show us to the crypt that we might examine the scene? We would wish to help you if given the chance. Our personal set of skills renders us rather capable of pursuing these sort of things.
But of course, any leads that you could find would be greatly appreciated. And he will
Thank you.
lead you outside. He leads you to the back of the church, and having put his hand like against the wall, he will run it until like you would see that there is an illumination of these bricks, and an area would open up in this back area where the altar would be inside, and it goes down underground into a room where you would see it's completely blank, completely empty, except for a stone slab that is completely empty.
We should have gone shopping first.
Okay, yes, maybe we should have gone shopping first.
Maybe we
But
should have- What the hell?
If you need to come back, I and he would like basically undo what he just did, and the stones would go back and hide it back the way that it was.
oh, I was gonna like make a couple perception and investigation checks because it's not like I need resources to do that.
But if you need to stay here, he redoes it. It's basically the doors closing and opening so
It's like,
quickly.
I like it closed, and I'm like, oh, and then he's like, actually,
It's like when you close like a garage door, but then you're like, wait, I need to go
Yeah,
back in, and it like stops halfway.
like the stone mechanism stops. And God damn it.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is now
Uh,
open to you guys if you need to go in and investigate any.
It's a 21
figured we-
investigation.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Well, let me go ahead and roll mine real quick. That's a 15 on the dice plus my investigation, which is +3. That's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Wait, what the? Bro?
Chuck, are you rolling?
Sorry.
The rivalry never ends between you two.
I like if it was like something where like I had been like talking a lot about my like ability to do these sort of things. Yeah, sure, I guess maybe. This is like I'm like, oh, all right, dog, sure.
Haha.
Chuck, what you got?
12.
12. Not high enough. So, Ignacio and Thalin, you guys are just kind of like looking through this room, kind of confused because there's so little to investigate here. But Beacon, you're actually able to see a footprint that looks like it was left by mud, and it looks to be like an adult footprint. But that's about all you can see.
These are Doc Martens.
It was a lesbian.
I'm sorry, Doctor Who?
He's just called the Doctor.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. The second I said Doctor Who, I'm like, ah, god damn it. He's not going to be able to resist.
I don't even like that show.
You ollied him. How dare he oop?
I didn't intend. It wasn't an intentional ollie. I love all these pop culture references in these anachronistic pop culture references in my Dungeons and Dragons.
In my Curse of Strahd gothic horror specifically.
Okay, all right. Where does the it's muddy
Footprint, yeah.
footprint.
Mhm.
That's
Adult
gotta
foot?
be that like it's inside the cavern.
Yeah, it's like coming into it.
Does it
Probably.
look like it's dried, like it's a month old? Because
Yeah, it's very dried. And you would also
I'm-
notice that due to the layers of dust, you can see that this place has not been disturbed often, and so that would kind of make sense that like if they're not cleaning down here, that would make sense why one footprint was able to like be left behind.
I can confirm two things that were perhaps obvious. One, that our culprit is an adult. The other, that they used this passageway.
No way.
Wait.
Never
I
again.
like if Beacon like points out the muddy shoe print, I'm gonna kind of surreptitiously compare like the priests like the shot like kind of get a rough idea of like could this be just like the priest had stepped in some mud when he walked in.
Okay, so I'm going to apply your 18 investigation roll to this. It definitely looks like it is older, but you would also see that it is smaller than his foot. And also, it looks like this is like
Okay.
more of a working shoe as opposed to like the more formal wear that he's currently wearing.
Let us take a
Okay.
rubbing of this to the cobbler.
I don't is that like I don't know. I don't think that's that's a real like fucking I don't
They're
that
not
feels like I don't know. That
They're not-
feels like a long shot, dog.
They're not mass producing shoes in this age. If we have a specific shoe like design or pattern, and it like if it's a shoe print, it might have a maker's mark on it. Honestly,
So what you're saying is that if the shoe fits.
You must acquits.
Well, no, the opposite actually.
it's the opposite of that usually.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make like a sketch of it, yeah, like an accurate sketch of it, I think it would be like you would probably be the best one to do it, robot man.
You can say clanker, it's okay.
If the shoe fits, so you
No,
must.
I promised myself I'd be better.
No more slurs, says Detdet.
People
I
have
do.
been going
You know
too
what?
hard on one.
I'm co-signing that. Yeah, no more slurs. Slurs are bad.
No more
I
slurs
feel confident
2025.
saying that.
I can't be associated with you.
Only on Fridays, says Dagger.
Only on Fridays. For Silent Hill Fridays.
The S in Silent Hill stands for slur.
Okay. All right. Anyways.
The H in Silent Hill stands for hill.
This is so stupid.
All right. We gotta lock in a little bit here. All right. So yeah, speaking of, you want to make a kind of like a print of the shoe or whatever.
Well, we'll make a print of the shoe, then we'll go shopping, and then we'll come back.
I actually had one other person I wanted to talk to before we left. I'm so sorry. Father, you said it was just you and your altar boy, choir boy?
Yeshka.
Yeshka, yes. You said you and he are the only ones who know about this, yes?
That is correct.
That's just
I
how he
would like-
says yes.
Yeshka. I would, if it is not too much trouble, I would like to speak with him.
Oh, but of course.
And let him know. Be very gentle with him. Do not. I do not imply that he has done anything wrong. If
Go ahead.
if you would be so, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Just if you would be so kind as to fetch him, and then we could, I guess, interrogate him in this room, or just somewhere where it's a little bit more private.
Yeah,
So-
let's not interrogate a child in front of a bunch of adults.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that like their holy protection is gone. We want to keep this pretty mum.
And the priest is going to say, well, I was actually about to ask the same thing. He's young and not the brightest, so please be gentle with him.
You have my word that I will not pressure him though I might an adult. I promise you.
And he would get you
How old is he? Like 15?
9.
Oh.
yeah. You're like, oh yeah, no. Like I was about to fucking like good cop,
Like,
bad cop
medieval
this kid,
times, like,
and now
14
he's like 9, and you're like, ooh, I don't know, that feels bad.
Well, like medieval times, like 14, 15 was like consensual. 9, him don't know better.
Yeah, 9 is a child. That is a child.
Not no better.
That is a capital C child.
Young.
Okay, so he would take you guys back into the room that you were in originally, and he would eventually lead this little boy inside. He says, now, Yeshka, these nice men and this nice lady have a few questions for you. You're not in trouble. Just... And he kind of just like nods to you guys, and he like leans down and gives him like a hug. He says, I'll be back soon. You come and get me if you need me. And he kind of just like watches him leave, and he looks up at you guys with the scaredest little child eyes you have ever seen.
I kind of like crouched down on like
I'm gonna scare him so bad.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna like kind of like crouch down a little bit so I'm like eye level with him. Like, isn't it funny how every single time an adult says that you're not in trouble, the first thing you think of is every single thing that you could have possibly screwed up.
What
I
love that you have not told people?
I didn't do nothing.
Do not worry, my friend. We are not here to recriminate. We're not here to judge.
Well,
We have come into. You seem to have something seems to have gone missing from the crypt under the church. I am told that you understand and know what that is and what it means.
He looks like the definition of guilty, as he just like continues to say, I don't know nothing. If you wanted to, go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Okay, I was thinking about like leaning into like a little something to maybe try to give myself advantage on that, if you don't mind. I'm going to kind of like sit back and like kind of wave it off. You know, when I was a child, my brother and I got into a spar. We were young and competitive, and you know, our blood was up. We had been talking and like my brother had been frustrated with his lack of progress. And he challenged me to a fight in an attempt that maybe if he could beat his older brother, that he would perhaps prove himself in some sort of way. Now, I was young and brash and did not know my limits as well as I do now. And I seriously hurt him. He recovered eventually, but it was a, it was a moment that I look back on, and my parents were absolutely furious with me. And I felt awful about it. But oh god damn it. Oh no, I've lost my train of thought. Oh god, no,
Uh-oh,
wait, this is a
uh-oh,
terrible thing.
You just
Oh,
told this
no,
child
no,
that
this-
he's gonna get in so much trouble.
But I knew that if I did not get my brother help, I knew that if I did not immediately let my parents know that my brother, that something truly awful could have happened to him. And they recognized that and they praised that in me. Perhaps I still, face some consequences for my actions, but to hide something knowing that there is something that you could do to help the situation, that is what eats at you. That is what is going to that what you feel in your chest right now, that is worse than anything that anyone else could do to you.
All right, go ahead and make me a persuasion roll at advantage.
Oh, thank God! I had lost my train of thought halfway through that because I wanted to go on the guilt angle, but I'm like, wait, where exactly did I want to go with this? And I'm like, this is the worst place in the world to lose my train of thought because it just sounds like I hit Kit. I just beat this shit out of kids.
I was like, oh no.
There you go. No, you brought it back home at the end.
Whoa! Oh Jesus! Okay, well that's an 18 on one of the dice, and nat 1 on the other one.
Okay.
There's a lot of nat 1s that have been showing up in my dice tray, and that scares me.
Yeah, you got some sage. I think you might need to bless one.
Yeah, there's something going on. That's 18. That's just a flat. That's a flat roll. I don't. I have a plus. I have a 0 to charisma. 0 to persuasion.
So this little boy would just be shuffling in his seat, and he looks up at you with big wet eyes. And he says, "Millahob's not going to be hurt, is he?"
Tell me who is this Milhob? I'm not familiar with the name.
Millahob is the grave digger here. He lives at St. Andrew's orphanage. He asked me about it. He said he wasn't gonna tell no one. But now he's sick. Is that why he's sick? Is he feeling guilty
He's
too?
sick.
Millahob.
It is guilt does strange things to a man. Perhaps this is why he is feeling bad. You said that he had asked you about it. Do you remember what context, what was going on when he asked you?
Yeah,
or why he had asked you?
He said he was gonna give me a bloody nose if I didn't tell him, so I told him.
That sounds like that sounds like a very unkind thing to do. Perhaps that is the guilt that is eating away at him.
Did you
I tell you what.
Did you punch him in his...
You said he lives over at the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what. Me and my friends, we're going to have a conversation with him. We're going to see what we can do to help alleviate his guilt. I can promise you that we will do our very best to hear him out.
Please, he's not bad. He's just, he gets angry a lot. He's not bad though. Don't be too mean.
I know. He hears that he gets angry a lot, and there's a real softness in Ignacio's voice saying, I know that does not I know that getting angry doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Trust me, I am well aware.
Threatening to hit
Well,
kids
he's
does,
not
though.
angry out of like.
No, but
Right.
listen. This is hitting a couple things for Ignacio right now.
I bet it is.
Start the child.
Anyways,
Speak.
but do not worry. Just go ahead and tell when you are next in confession. Tell sorry, what was the father's name?
I was really hoping you wouldn't ask. Hold on one second.
I'm so sorry. It
It's
would
okay.
feel weird to not
literally
refer
don't
to
think
him
she
by
said.
name.
I literally don't think she
oh, no.
said.
Oh god, am I making you name another character?
No,
There's no way
no.
he doesn't have a name, right?
No. He has a name. I just don't remember what it is. And there's so
like, this
many
dude has
freaking. There's so many.
Yeah, like this dude has
NPCs
a
in
quest.
Milwaukee.
There's no way he doesn't have a name.
Hold on, give me a bit.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
It's
Please.
okay. It's okay. I should have looked this up
accept my
beforehand.
It's almost like this happened a couple days earlier or something. I don't know.
Maybe it happened a little bit earlier. One sec. And I've got 119 pages to go through on Milwaukee. No, what? F it. I'm gonna make. Hold on one second. Oh, Father Franz.
Why don't you, next time you're in confession, tell Father Franz about what you told us. That the act of confession is the surest balm for any guilt that you might be feeling. I promise you, you will feel better afterwards.
Okay. You're not gonna punch my nose, are you?
Oh, of course not. I would never dream of it.
Okay.
I kind of like ruffle his hair a little bit.
He kind of just like rubs his eyes, and he's gonna look up at you, Beacon, and he would just like walk up to you, and he goes, "You're very tall," and then he would walk away.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Beacon, stop him for a second.
Yeah.
Beacon reaches into his chassis, and he starts to say, "This was given to me by." And he pauses for a second. A friend, and he pulls out the little doll that Thorn gave him. And he gives it to the kid. He told me it was for giving courage and bravery. I think you would like this.
And he kind of is looking up at you and back at the doll and then back up at you like rapidly. And without saying anything, he is just going to hold his arms out and just pull this doll into a hug and like just squeezes it really tightly. And he says, "Thanks. I'll keep it safe. Thank you." And he is going to like toddle off.
I like
You
this
see,
kid
isn't
a lot
that better than
the other
that
ones.
random kid who wanted to beat up his brother for a coin? All right. Well, I think we got our lead then. I think we're gonna let the father know that we've got a lead, and we're gonna follow it up, and then we're gonna head down to the orphanage, I guess.
Right.
Or actually, can I ask Father Franz about the like what he knows about the gravedigger?
Okay, you would ask him what he knows about Milhoff, and he would say, "Oh,
Milhoff.
Milhoff.
I keep wanting to say Millhouse, and I'm like, that's absolutely not it. Nothing's coming out Millhouse.
Nope. Nothing is coming out Milhouse. He would say, "Milhoff is a troubled young man, but he's not a bad man. He works here as a gravedigger, but he also spends his time at the orphanage. He's 19, so he should be well aged out, but he doesn't want to leave the children alone there."
What is his shoe size?
I haven't asked him lately.
Dude, what do you like? Well, what is a shoe size? They make it for your feet. You find a pair that fits all right, or they have something custom made. What's a shoe size?
Yes.
Do you wear shoes?
No.
No, but he knows
And I think we head over to the orphanage.
Are you guys going to the orphanage, or are you going shopping?
Yeah, let's go shopping before we hit the orphanage.
Can we take a? I can just use the bathroom.
No. Let's go ahead and take a quick break.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right. So we are going to take a quick break. We will be back in just a little bit, chat. Be seeing you soon. And we're back. So Chuck's internet is dead. So he gave us his blessing to continue. So that is where we are going to. That is what we're gonna do. So Detdet, Liger, Ignacio, and Beacon are still in this church. What are you guys doing currently?
Well, I'm about to say, I think we're basically done here, unless like you had something you wanted to do, Liger.
There's 2 things I wanted to do here.
Oh boy, it's increased by 1. It's not a good sign.
What? I wanted to speak with the priest. Do you know holy magics?
But of course, we specialize in it here. Were you needing some assistance?
Can you cast a spell for me?
For you? But of course. What were you needing?
A gentle repose, please.
Gentle repose. That is. What does that do?
It's a 2nd level spell.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what does it do?
It basically prevents a corpse from decaying, so that resurrection magic can be used on it even like at a later date and time than it normal. Like it basically, you know how like you get like a thing of like a ground beef, and you're like, well, I'm not going to cook it by the cook by date, so I'm just going to chuck it in the freezer, and then it'll be good for when I have to defrost it for later. It's like that, but for corpses.
You know how I have a time limit to find those druids?
Oh my gosh. So,
Yeah.
I was gonna get mad at you, Detdet, because I was like, how dare you, like, just like mansplain at me, but that was a good description, thank you.
I have my moments.
And he will say, oh, but of course, on you, yourself?
I pull out a bottle of ashes.
Wait a second. It protects a corpse from decay and prevents it from becoming undead. This isn't a corpse, Liger.
No,
it is.
It's a corpse.
Okay, so quick question: when it comes to like resurrection or stuff like that, does time spent as undead count against resurrection timing? Because if so, then like
we don't know this. But
what's his father Donovic son is like, or Doru, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Doru is like spent like what, like a month as a vampire?
Yep.
Which would, if that counts against like a resurrection timer, then fucking whoopsie, that shit's gone. Also, he's ashes, so I don't know if that constitutes a body for those sort of spells.
These are a lot of mysteries. I'm flying in the dark.
What do you mean mysteries? We can look at these rulings. This isn't like something that's like, I guess we just have to trust our hearts. No, there's like rules.
It's a piece of a dead thing. You can cast
no. Hold on. I'm looking up what is the rule on. Let's see. True resurrection. If the creature was undead, it is restored to its non-undead form. You need resurrection needs a corpse, but it states
reincarnation.
Reincarnation. Okay.
Well, there's true resurrection. Okay, so there's like a couple different spells. There's reincarnation. There's true resurrection. There's resurrection. There's revivify. Which, boy, I tell you what, we're fucking out of the woods on that one.
Yup, that's like 10 minutes, or like a minute actually. I don't know because
Reincarnate. 5th level transmutation. You touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid, provided the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days.
But is a vampire a humanoid?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Let's be fair. That like Doru was a human,
right? Hold on.
Ashes
calls
are
the soul to enter that body. If the target soul isn't free or willing to do so, the spell fails. The magic fashions a new body for the creature inhabited, which likely causes the creature's race to change. The DM rolls a D100 and consults the following table.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Oh, you just get fucking shunted into a new body. Damn, that sucks.
Yup.
Yeah, but that's why it's the cure for being undead.
Well, okay, but like True Resurrection also works with that. Like, and it gives you your real body back.
Yep.
Well, we don't have access to that. We
You
barely have
still-
access to this.
What do you mean we barely?
Okay, wait a second, Liger. I've also just got this mental image of us just pulling up with this fucking like
Gnome.
forest
Fucking
gnome or
gnome.
whatever, or like a tiefling, and like, here, it's your boy, it's Doru. And he's like, I don't know this fucking person. It's like, Papa.
You could just as easily like grab like a forest gnome yourself and just bring it back
Okay,
and
just-
deception
or just
it.
like
Why? Why
Or
are we
just
worried
like
about
drag
the
like a
British?
dragonborn comes back, and you're like, this is not my son.
I asked Ray if this spell worked ages ago, and she said, "I guess that would work." That was the ruling.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe you're holding her to. I guess I don't know.
I think she answered at work, but that's
Oh,
fine.
to be
That's
fair,
so fucked up. That's malpractice. That's once again DM on DM violence. This is untenable.
okay, you know what? If we're going to assume that this is the other remains, then I guess that counts again. So
Like
this
I you know what? It is technically a piece of a dead humanoid. I like sure, I guess.
I'm working within the rules.
okay, Liger, I don't think that these rules were made with you
Would
in mind.
ashes count for reincarnation? 5e. Yeah, okay, because like you're using the part. I guess it would work because like it's like you're not using the body part as like a blueprint to build a new body because
No.
it's just like a random new body. It's fucking crazy. You're using it as like a link to call the soul into the new, like this new awful clone body you've made that's unensouled. Like it really is. Like the more you think about this spell, the more horrific it is.
Yep. So
Like you're just making this lump of flesh with no vital essence,
until you
and you're
get the
like,
vital
please,
essence.
please come here.
Give me
This spell is beautiful.
so the priest is going to look at you like he was about to hold out his hands and like just gently pap you like to give you this spell, but then you pull out the urn and he kind of is at a loss of words. He looks inside. Yep, that's definitely ashes in there, and he's going to place his finger inside of it, not wanting to like touch more of it than he has to, and he will cast gentle repose on these ashes.
Great. That puts me to 18 days to find druids.
That extends it by 10 days, so that means that you have 10 days on it now.
I have, because it stops it, and we've spent 2 days, and reincarnation is within 10 days. So in total, it's 18 days I have.
Where are you getting the 8 from?
Yeah,
Because so we've lost 2 days already.
theoretically, I'm assuming we're probably like based on like the rate that we've been going. I'm assuming we're probably gonna level up again within like 18 days. So you could like, if as long as you're willing to commit a spell slot for it, because I'm pretty sure like gentle repose
Yeah,
is part of the paladin spell list.
At level 5,
You
I
can keep
burn
it going. It's got a duration of 10 days, and there's like no limit to how often you can cast it.
Liger?
Just that like the time spent with a gentle repose spell does not count for the timer.
No, it says here, the spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since the days spent under the influence of the spell don't account against the time limit of spells such as Raise Dead.
Mm-hmm. Like theoretically, it could like if years pass, and it's just like the seconds that it takes for you to recast gentle repose in between like the timer falling out, like eventually it could fall out on you, but like as long as you're willing to burn a second level spell slot once a day or like once every 10 days, like you could keep it going basically indefinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 18 days.
Yeah, you just got to be able to cast second level spells within 18 days.
Mm-hmm. Or you could just keep coming back to this one guy.
I'll be level 5 by then, probably.
Do you only get? I guess it is level 5 because you're half caster.
Yeah. I can get to second level spell slots if I go in a druid right away, but I don't get that spell because I don't get a paladin.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway,
all right. Well,
the second thing I'd like to ask him: Do you do you have any spare holy symbols?
Oh, but of course. I always make sure to have plenty of them made by the blacksmith and make sure they're blessed accordingly. And he will go.
Whenever you have,
Go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say, Liger, whenever you have two things like this, I feel like you always get the order wrong on thematically which ones make sense to ask first. Like, hey, do you have a spare holy symbol? Also, can you cast gentle repose on these ashes I have in my pocket?
I was actually thinking that he does the thing where he asks the crazier thing first, and then he asks for the normal thing.
I know it's not intentional. I know Liger well enough to know that that's not intentional.
Oh, 100%.
To me, it's not that crazy.
Yeah, of course to you.
Well, yeah, okay. So once again, just yeah. I'm just saying that the order in which you ask these questions.
Liger, if you were an NPC in a D&D game and someone just came up to you with an urn of ashes and said, "Can you cast gentle repose on this?" you wouldn't think that's strange?
Boy, I sure hope the king doesn't follow.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean in this thing other than a non sequitur. You coward, hide from the question.
Yup.
No, I think I would do it, and I'd be like, oh.
I didn't hear what you said. I just heard you go, "Whoa."
Yeah, that's all I heard too. But you know what? I honestly prefer that. I think that's better.
Okay, this might be because I'm a Dragon Quest fan,
Uh-huh.
but you just go into churches and you say, "Hey, uncurse me" and shit, and then you leave. That's what I think about this guy.
It's a little different to say, "Hey, uncurse me," to say, "Hey, can you keep this urn of ashes from decaying?"
I guess if we're asking this dude for favors and potentially free shit, I kind of I move to the priest. I do not know. Excuse me, Father Franz.
Yes.
Wait a second. You're still doing the holy symbol thing. Never mind. I'll wait.
He basically has already grabbed one from this altar and has given it to Beacon.
Meanwhile, we're sitting here arguing about. What do you mean, sense that it's a real deal? The priests make holy symbols, dog. This isn't
okay.
This isn't like a gotcha moment.
Can Irina use this as a spellcasting token?
Yes.
Okay, I grant this to Irina. You will use this to perform magics.
Okay.
I can't believe he thinks that the priest is scamming him. What the hell's going on?
Okay,
why would he hand you a holy symbol that doesn't work?
He lied about this building being sanctified.
He didn't lie.
He didn't lie. He actually never said anything about it. He looked really guilty and then immediately explained it to us.
Yep. Irina is going to take this.
He was not gonna let us labor under the false belief that we had extra protection here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys were basically like, "Hey, can we drop off this girl here?" And he immediately told you, "Hey, no, bad idea." Irina is going to take this symbol from you, and it is basically a necklace that is silver. Well, it looks silver. It's probably made of iron, but you would see that it has a rising sun coming over it. It's very similar to the armor that Ignacio is wearing, and she'll just say,
"Yeah, it's."
Thank you.
Yeah, I got. I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
No. You're okay. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, Ignacio has the symbol of the Morning Lord's Church on the back of his cloak. It's like a big sunburst.
Mm-hmm. And she is going to clasp this around her neck and be like, "I'll keep it safe, I promise."
Father, I do not. I would hesitate to assume immediately that we are going to come into conflict with desecrated or unholy beings during the course of our investigation, but would you do me the favor of preparing some holy water for us? I have some on me, but if we should need more, or if I should use my stock and I might replenish them, I would very much appreciate it.
Oh, but of course. And he's going to take you, I don't know what it's called, but there is these little bastions, I think, or basins that have like holy water
Yeah,
in
basin.
them. Yeah, and he would take you to one of those, and he would offer all three of you guys a glass, like a potion bottle, and I'll say, "Please take what you need. It's here for a reason."
Is there
Thank you.
powdered silver in this?
What?
Is there powdered silver in it?
No.
There's not blue water.
It's blessed by a
Okay,
priest.
okay. So Liger, I think that you're leaning super hard on like the D&D mechanics of like the material cost to make like these sort of things for these. If Ray says it's holy water, dog. You're good.
Okay.
Why do you sound so like suspicious of this?
Because I told him that if he's gonna do it, then he needs to like have his own water in his own container.
And my material component.
Yeah, no. You don't need silver for this. You just need water and glass.
Oh, I thought I needed gold.
No. You're fine. You're gonna need gold with Revivify, but that's the only thing I like have a cost with. I have water and glass for blessed water specifically because like that's the only material components you'll need, because it's stupid for you to just be like, okay, I have holy water now. It's already in a bottle and it's water and I just have it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
But like the only thing like Revivify is obviously like that's like gems, that's like diamonds and shit.
Yeah.
Like you need that's something I would keep track of, or like at least like deduct the cost out of like on casting.
Right.
But like I don't know, man. Getting too far in the weeds about inventory shit tends to suck.
Yeah, that's
lot.
why I don't do it.
Unless it's like a campaign that's specifically around like the material possessions that you have. It's like very much like I'm here for the loot. Then like if it's not the focus of the campaign, then don't focus on it.
Right. So you guys each
Speaking of material possessions.
Oh.
You guys would each like scoop up your own holy water, and you can go ahead and add one holy water to each of your inventory. Irina will abstain for the time being. She doesn't want to like take any more than is required, and it's looking like the basin's already a little bit empty. Like you guys take it out. Like you guys have taken 3 whole glasses out, which is a good deal of what they had. So she's gonna leave the rest.
It only takes an hour and a whole spell slot to make one glass.
But how many spell slots do you have? Also, what's a spell slot?
Oh, right.
I don't know. Do you have juice left
real.
in the Beacon? Do you have juice left in the tank?
Barely.
Do you actually have any juice left in the tank?
I have
like above the table.
I have no spell slots, but I do have some divine.
That's no juice.
Left.
That's no juice in the tank, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I also do have channel divinity, but that's not gonna help with that. Oh, I guess
isn't Oath of the Ancients the healing one?
You can do an entangle. You can do turn the faithless, which is not that useful because it only affects
Fae.
It only affects Fae or fiends.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not the one for this campaign.
Save that for Witchlight, man.
And then there's an optional one called Harness Divine Power, which will let me get a spell slot back. But
Ew.
Oh, maybe that's just like a BG3 thing for the Oath of the Ancients, where it's like a double ping healer.
Maybe.
It's Entangling Strike. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Ensnaring Strike, and also what's it called? Nature's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, then there you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess you got a little juice in the tank then.
Just
Never mind.
Little bit of juice.
Just the barest hint of juice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, shame. It would be such a shame if we had to confront this because of an upcoming time limit without being able to long rest. Oh well.
But he does have full spell slots.
Well, I mean, we have been made aware that he has cure wounds.
No,
and he's not here.
Someone else just discovered they had spells.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess like he hasn't really cast any spells yet, but like I don't know,
Irina has spell
that seems
slots. Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
no, I mean like Thalin is like, and then I keep walking down the road.
By the way, Thalin is very, like, following after you. He's still grumpy. He's still incredibly grumpy, and he is making a point not to talk to you guys for fear that he might say something that you don't approve of.
Good.
He's like, hey, you know what? If I can't say Strahd, then I'm not saying anything at all.
He's doing that thing that, like, people are, like, you're like, can you please stop? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And then they, like stop doing it out of protest, and you're like, thank you. That's actually what I wanted.
And then
thank you.
Beacon turns to the nearest raven and winks at them.
How?
Is something wrong with your eye flap?
He closes one of his apertures rapidly. He's done this before. You've seen him do it before.
And I think there might be something wrong with one of your eyes, my friend. You might want to take a look at that later tonight when we have a.
No, you identified it as a wink before.
Yeah, but now he's not.
Ignacio would never pretend to play stupid for a bit. That would be silly.
Cut to him doing exactly that at the beginning of the session.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. Lathander Christ.
Lathander Christ. Oh, I'm going to.
Anyways, I guess we go shopping then.
All right.
I wanted to stop and pick up. I've got like 150 gold, minus a couple that I spent earlier today that I need to that I spent over the course of like the last couple days, like paying for the rooms and stuff like that. Like I gotta subtract.
Oh, I spent a copper to get corn. I forgot.
Oh yeah, you did spend a copper to get corn. So as
it's like I think I've spent like 8 gold over the course of the last couple days. So putting that down, so I've got 142.
So as you guys are making your way through, where exactly are you heading to first?
Well, let's see here. I don't think we need anything from Arasek Stockyard. Although, actually, I might want to pick up a shovel. Because I'm not saying that we're going to have to go tomb robbing all the time, but it is one of those things where, like, I don't want to have to try to dig another thing out with a crowbar. That was embarrassing.
Another thing being Beacon.
So I think we're gonna stop over there really quick for a shovel.
Okay.
Let me take a look at the map quick just to see what's closest.
The Arasek Stockyard is on the other side of Velaki.
Okay, well that might be our last stop then. Beacon, we're gonna walk past the orphanage basically anywhere we go. Do you mind as we walk past it, you hit it with a divine sense to make sure we don't gotta rush in there and solve a problem?
Okay.
Because like I said, I was looking at this map and like we're walking right past it, and like I don't know, you could probably hit that from outside.
I can give it a shot, but I'm pretty sure it says that it ignores total cover, that can't go through total cover.
It absolutely does.
Fuck. Okay.
So
well,
unless
then,
the door
never
is
mind.
open.
Well, I just like if all of a sudden we're getting like, "Hey, undead in there," and like, okay, we gotta go, we gotta do that.
Can I have just sort of like a generalized sense of dread or something?
that would be a divine sense, my guy.
How good is a robot? How good is a robot at sensing vibe?
Can you vibe with them?
What's a vibe check? What's your vibe check?
Roll me vibes.
I don't think I have proficiency, but
I don't. You definitely don't have proficiency in vibes.
Raw. That's
okay, so this one's gonna be dumb. This one's probably not gonna pay off at all. So, in Blinksy's toys, there's a humming top painted on a wolves that seem to run around and hunt when spinning, while the humming sounds like wolves howls. On the off chance that I want to get it just as like something that makes noise that vaguely sounds like something else. On the off chance that we maybe do that, because it's like 9 copper pieces. Like, who the fuck is ever gonna like? Yeah, like fuck it. It's probably not gonna help, but like having something that would make a noise that sounds like another noise is probably not a terrible pickup for 9 copper. So I guess maybe I want to stop by Blinksies to pick up one thing.
Okay.
Was that one not silver? I thought that one was silver.
No, that one's copper pieces.
Oh.
For 9 copper pieces, I wouldn't fucking wipe my ass with 9 copper pieces. So if there's even a chance that becomes relevant in any way, shape, or form, I'll pick that up.
All right. So as you guys are making your way through town, you would see that there is a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a B engraved on both sides. And flanking the entrance are 2 lead-framed windows. And through the dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards bearing the fun is no Blinsky.
Weren't we looking for someone named Blinsky, even though I wasn't there for that conversation?
Oh yeah, he also was like the monkey guy. He was the guy with the monkey. We have to determine whether it's Blinksy or Ricavio that is the monkey man. The man with the monkey. So yeah, I guess we're stopping in.
Okay. As you guys go in, go ahead. What's up, Beacon?
On the way there, I wanted to pick up my shopping list.
Okay. What is your shopping list? Did you leave it at the end?
Okay. No, like all the stuff.
Liger, I'm going to tell you right now, each and every single one of these, like, go into a shop is going to be an encounter. So, like, we're not just going to, like, add stuff, say it's done. We got to go in and we got to
where are you going to besides Blinsky's?
I'm gonna get wherever I get a shield from.
That would be from.
That's gonna be Thimbles.
Yeah, Thimbles. Thimbles Armaments. That is
wait.
the blacksmith at number 11.
I'm going to stop by Third Eye Apothecary, and I'm going to see like what their rates are for potion materials rather than necessarily potions themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I've got an alchemist kit and I've got time, and I could probably like make some stuff up myself, and like maybe like it would still probably cost a decent amount, but like you know, if I'm willing to spend time to like reduce that rate,
right.
And then let me see here.
I hate the fact I just looked up potions of healing and I immediately got an Amazon ad for healing potions 5e. Shut up.
Yeah, no, there's all sorts of like it's like dice or like some other shit.
So the armaments and also the stockyard.
Right.
Is pretty much all I wanted to hit up.
Right. The stockyard is at the other side of Valaki, so it'll probably take a minute to get there. Where is Third Eye? Third Eye is like in like central Valaki, but it's down south. Beacon, did you want to go to the bookstore also?
I did want to go to the bookstore with Arena.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did think I also wanted to stop by. Well, that, and I also wanted to like, if there was ever record of dragons in Barovia, we would probably be able to find reference to it at the bookstore. So I did want to stop by and look through to see if there was anything that was relevant on the subject.
Right. So let's see. The way that things are set up, it almost looks like you guys are probably going to be passing by the orphanage first, and then the bookshop, and then let's see.
Oh, I almost forgot. I did want to stop by Jenny Greenteeth's shack.
Okay.
I wanted to pick up a grappling hook, a disguise kit. I already have thieves' tools. Maybe a forgery kit.
Okay. So, she is actually at the far end of town, like outside the gates.
Oh, okay, yeah, like number 10. Gotcha.
Yeah. So since you're probably as close as you're going to get there, is that probably where you're going to be going first?
I think so. I mean, like it doesn't make sense because like we're gonna probably stop at the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be like our final destination. But
right. So as you go to outside of Valaki, you would see that there is a guardhouse and a single shop a single house, and it looks very quaint, very well taken care of, with like some smoke coming out of the chimney that smells like of flowers. And you would see like a sign that's on the door that says, "If you're cops, then get lost," or something of that nature.
Frankly, I'm shocked that somebody would be able to operate a business that apparently deals with illicit goods with a sign advertising essentially that they deal in illicit goods on the door.
It seems
Maybe
that
the
if you
cops
do
see the
so,
signs and they just like, well, okay, I guess we can't go in.
it would seem that if you wear a smile while doing anything in this town, you can get away.
Damn. Anyways, I walk in the door. I'm
So
not a cop.
as you go inside, you would see that there are like several different like displays that have been set up here. It doesn't look so much like a shop, more like it looks like just general goods that are laying about in a living room. And a woman would come out when she hears like the clattering of the bell. She is an older woman with very well coiffed hair that is like salt and pepper, and she says, "Oh, welcome, welcome. My name's Jenny. What can I assist you with?"
Yes, I was told that this might be the place to acquire supplies that it'd be difficult to find in other places.
Well, I certainly have a little bit of everything here. What exactly are you looking for?
I would like a grappling hook, a forgery kit, and a disguise kit,
Oh,
if you
okay.
would be so inclined.
Oh, my favorite. Some of my favorite things, honestly. And she will like go and grab these items for you, and she will present them to you in a little like handmade bag that like a hand knit bag, and she will I don't remember how much it is, but she will basically demand
It
that money
is
from you.
total. Yeah, it's like 64 gold pieces total.
Hmm. And
So that brings me down to 79. Or
now,
no, 78.
now I expect that you're going to be up to no good. Is that correct?
Madame, I never. These are going to be used for the. Madame, I am a hero. I would never seek to use these to gain untoward advantage.
Uh-huh. I see, I see. Unfortunate, because being used for ill-gotten gain is some of the best kind of fun you can have.
We are
I,
roofers, and we need to get
I
to
laugh.
the roof.
I laugh as like an OU kind of way.
Yeah, like this little old woman is like saying like, "Are you gonna burglar anyone?"
No, like I'm fully aware that this woman is like probably in charge of the black market in Valaki. I'm like, oh, you.
We are roofers. We need the grappling hook to get on the roofs for
Oh,
roofing.
I see. And
Oh,
she gives you like the biggest animated wink.
Beacon winks back.
How do I say? My friend is not
me.
such a. How do I say? My friend here is not such a student of subtlety.
What do you mean she was buying it? Now she is suspicious.
Just so, my friend. Give me 1 second. Is there anything else I'd like to ask her? She's like, is there anything that I would need like access to like I would want from the perspective of, you know what? Actually, that's a great question. Now, I happen to be new in town, and you seem like a woman who's got many fingers and many pies. What's the good news? What's the good word about town?
She kind of just like chuckles when you say that, and she says, "Oh, there's not much good here in Valaki, I'm afraid. Not since, honestly, I was gonna say not since the Burgermeister took over, but no, his father was just as bad as he was, maybe even worse. It depends on who you ask."
Yeah, it's the apples never tend to fall far from the trees.
And I think that whatever his whelp is going to be up to, it's going to be something much worse than whatever he is up to. But
the Burgermeister has a son.
Oh yes, little older,
Sometimes the
little
tree
younger than
has
you.
grown on a hill.
Perhaps we will see him out and about during the course of our business.
Oh, if you have any small animals, keep them away from him.
If the
Ooh,
tree was to
one
grow
of those.
on a hill, the
One of
apple
those.
may fall farther.
What are you talking about with apples?
It's Beacon's comedy circuits are operating at 150%.
Yeah, no one is meant to operate that high.
Like he's talking about apples rolling downhill from the tree, and I'm seeing smoke coming out of whatever passes for an ear.
Madam,
Yes, hon.
Do you sell a feather?
I think I can find a feather to put in your cap. And she will walk over to a coat hanger or coat rack that she has, and take a hat off of that and pluck a feather off of it, and then immediately walk over and offer it to you. Considering she's not nearly as tall enough to get on, like to put it on your hat.
Okay, but nothing, no recognition of like a
I mean, you
feather.
could probably inside check
You want an
checker
inside
as you
checker?
say feather.
I guess so, but like it seems like
I'm also gonna insight check her at I don't know if Ignacio would have gone for the feather reference here, but at the same time, like if someone's gonna make the play, he's gonna try to take advantage of it.
If
So I'd be able to
someone's
insight check.
honestly, if someone's gonna know, I think it would be
God.
the underground first criminal person.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna be
14
21.
plus. I got a 19.
21.
A 19? Okay.
I'm not rolling that great today. God damn.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see something. That's a 10. You don't see any recognition pop across her face as you ask her for a feather. Besides that, tell me again what your rolls were.
18 or 19, excuse me.
19. You kind of get the feeling that this woman definitely knows more than she is letting on, but what exactly she knows is kind of a mystery to you.
That's fine. I'm not gonna. I don't think we want to be pushing it here. Like maybe we come back later, but we've got stuff to do.
Oh, I'm holding back so hard.
What are you holding back?
Go.
Holding back, being like, what do you know? What
All right.
do you know?
All right,
No,
Thalin.
I'm holding that back. I'm holding that back.
Anyway, so
it's just a real tell me about the beans, old man moment.
tell me. I still think about tell me about the beans, old man.
What a scene.
What a bit. What a fun character to play.
I hope she comes back very soon.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if that's the case, I think it's one of those things where I kind of gather up my purchases, place them in my pack. Thank you very much, Madame. Your service was impeccable. With any luck, we shall be back soon to see what else we might purchase from such an august person such as yourself.
Of course. Now, if anyone asks you if you could tell them where you got all those wonderful things, just be sure to tell them.
Oh, I found it off.
You can't.
Oh, I found it off the corner of the road.
Exactly. Be safe in Balaki, dears. Don't let them turn you crazy in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
And then we get the fuck out of there.
Yep. All right. So where are you guys heading next?
Next, let me see. I'm still kind of looking through. Don't think we need anything from the clothes shop yet.
So I will say, along the way, you would be passing by the orphanage as well as Blinsky's.
Yeah, Blinsky's is later on though. It's in the middle of town, right?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's
Blinsky
7.
Is 7. Yeah, it's in the middle.
Oh shoot! I was looking at the wrong thing. My bad.
I have to go all the way back up.
19 is the Third Eye Apothecary. That's over.
That's south
Jesus,
of
where the fuck is it?
Blinsky's.
Oh, okay. That's the south end of town. Reformation Center, Angel's Orphanage. Bookshop is 13.
Oh, that's what I was looking at.
Okay, that's next. Okay, so yeah, I guess bookshop would be next. What's 20? We don't know. What's 18? We don't know.
Can we be identifying these things as we pass them?
Oh yes, absolutely. If you guys want any information as you are passing a location, please just tell me and I will absolutely provide what I can.
What do we know about 18? I mean, I guess it's one of those things where there anything that would stand out to us as we're passing by? Because I don't think in character we're examining every single building as we go by, looking for hints and shit.
Right, I see.
So if we're not, if we don't know that we don't know, then
But if
we
there's
can't
a big
exactly call it a point of interest. Yeah,
if there's
exactly.
a big sign outside, yeah.
So let me look at this. So yeah, here we go. Where is 18 on here?
18 is uh just south of the church.
Just south of the church. Okay, you would be walking past
Yeah.
that location and you would see that it is a very nice manor. Not nearly as big as like it is bigger than anything you've seen in Barovia Village, but you have definitely seen bigger ones here in Vlaki. Let's see what else we got. The Blue Water Inn is like right in central of town. You've already been there. Let's see. This map layout is very confusing. Besides
it's
that,
not. It seems to be completely unorganized
Yep.
by any sort of metric.
Yep. So besides that, you guys have not really seen too much as you are making your way through. Are you guys going to the bookshop or are you going to the orphanage currently?
Bookstore.
We're saving
seems
the
like
orphanage for last,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah,
Because-
yeah. We're
Come on,
going
like,
supply
stop asking
shopping.
about the orphanage.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to
You-
ask since
no,
you're walking right by it.
The
Every single
orphanage is-
time we say we're not. Every single time we say we're not going to the orphanage, that's another orphan that's bled dry.
Okay, all right. I would go to the orphanage, but I want to do it with Chuck. I feel like that's a next session thing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, of course.
Why
of course,
Chuck?
Of course.
Oh wait, because I see
They-
because of plot. I
they-
see.
Yeah, because plot's happening there.
I thought you were
Like,
saying
why
like
are you so incredulous? Like, what, John?
No.
Deacon-
I was thinking that you were like, we really can't get in there without Thalin's expertise, and I was like, what?
I just can't do it without my emotional support, Thalin.
Given a choice, I don't think Beacon would ever choose to hang out with Dave. And that's so
This is just
mean.
like
That's so mean, but it's so true.
It's so true.
Chuck is in the chat, like shaking his fist at the sky.
Yep. So as you are going towards this bookshop, you would see that it is incredibly plain. It's got lots of windows to let a lot of light in. And as you would walk inside, you would see it's incredibly plain on the inside. A lot of these books look like they are secondhand, maybe even third hand. But you would see like it is stocked as much as it can, but there's still lots of empty shelves. And you would see an older man with thick glasses behind the counter. He says, "Oh, welcome. What can I assist you with? Anything you're looking for?"
Hello, my good man. I believe my two companions here are browsing. I believe, unless you two are looking for something specific.
Dalen says nothing.
Well,
The
I mean, I was
complete-
talking about Arena.
Oh,
and Beacon.
Irina! That makes
A
sense.
complete map of the Coven Valley.
Thalin doesn't strike me as like a particularly like much of a reader. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Chuck's not here to defend himself.
So Beacon, you say a map of the Kogan Valley, is that right?
Any history involving the Coven Valley.
He looks at you with surprise. He says, "Oh, I haven't heard anyone say the Kogan Valley in quite some time, especially not an outsider. Never seen that."
That is very strange, considering that is what this place is called.
It was called that.
It
You're
is
so
called
mad.
that.
Beacon's like, my protocols prohibit me from throttling this old man.
But I must!
Eh.
It's been some time since it's been called the Kogan Valley. Not since...
Coven Valley.
There's something about it having become like your vocal tick.
Yup.
Is like every time you hear the words Kogan Valley, you have to be like Kogan Valley. Like you just can't help yourself.
You always add an extra syllable, too.
He puts a little stank on it. He puts a little stank on it.
He does.
Colgan.
Kogan.
I don't have much, but I have a little bit. And he would go into his back room, and he would come out with a very worn map that he would like lay out upon the table in the middle of this room. And you would see that most of the Kogan Valley map is completely like, there's very little in this location besides just some mountains and some forests and lakes. He would like point to where You have identified Kresk, and he would point to Velaki, and he would say, well, here's where Kresk is, and Velaki. They weren't called it back in the day. I don't believe they had names back then. But besides that, this was what it used to look like.
Nature's majesty once ruled this land.
Give me 2 seconds here, Ray. I'm gonna DM you something really quick.
Okay, go for it.
Oh God, no. It's
Yeah, you would see that on this map, there is a location. Let me take you guys to the map really quickly. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I just like knowing some things that I know. I'm like, that's
Yeah, that's
wait a
completely
second.
fair. So he would point out to you guys that, as mentioned, Kresk is over to the west. You would see Velaki in the center. You would also see that this like feature over in to the immediate west of Velaki is also there. But besides
There's
that,
some sort of like, is there any indication on the map of like what is over there, or just that there is like something there on the map?
well, you see that the road leads there, and it is some kind of larger place. Like, it almost looks like a castle, but not nearly as grand as Castle Ravenloft is illustrated.
Okay, so there's some sort of like building there.
Yeah.
Is while like they're taking a look over the map, and like, you know, they're like, I'm assuming Beacon is like as close to a robot can be, misty-eyed, just like looking over and taking it all in, like, that's it, man, that's what it's all about.
The good old days, man.
Man, he's a boomer.
Colgan Valley. No,
I never thought that a robot could be a boomer, but like, here we are.
Yep. Used to walk
Anyways.
uphill both ways in the Kogan Valley.
And we liked it like that.
Yep.
I'm gonna like kind of ask the book. So
there are no hills in the valley.
Anyways, excuse me, sir. Would you happen to have? Would there be any records of, maybe an old legend or story of dragons in Barovia?
Oh, of course. You I suppose you haven't been here too long. Have you heard of
No.
Have you heard of the Order of the Silver Dragons?
No, I have not. That would be may be quite exactly what I'm looking for. Would you care to elaborate?
Of course. And he would like
Or
tap.
would you have any, or I say, would you have any material that would be relevant?
Oh, of course. And he would like put one of the books down on the table, and he would then point to that same location that I was just describing, over to the west of Velaki, and he would say, well, here's Argynvostholt. Back in the day, there was a powerful silver dragon who used to live here named Argynvost, and he was one of the protectors of this valley. Unfortunately, his demise was one of the things that really cemented the end of the war and the fall of the Kogan Valley.
Like, I'm hearing all this, and I'm like looking over at Beacon, and I'm like,
remember this guy. What a champ.
Do you?
Okay, let me roll.
Yeah, roll.
I was about to say, this is absolutely like a history check. Like, is this a history check with advantage? Because this feels
yeah,
like,
go ahead and roll
this
me
feels
advantage.
so. I was about to say, this feels so direct to like his shit.
Okay. All right. What do I ask?
Like, he was made to fight in this war.
21.
21.
Oh, thank God! Finally.
You specifically remember that the Order of the Silver Dragons did live here long ago. Let me see.
What a guy!
Good old days.
He was a real one.
You even remember that before Strahd came here. When was that actually? Let's see.
Strahd.
It was like 500 years ago, give or take.
Yeah. So Strahd waged war against the Kogan Valley in the year 323 BC. Argynvost arrived in 142.
Before Christ?
Yep. Well, that's how I Barovian calendar.
Oh, okay.
Before Lathander Christ.
Before Kogan.
Before Kogan.
And you would remember that he specifically like sought out like some of the strongest and most noble warriors, and the Kogan Valley always knew they were safe whenever they were under the shadow of the Silver Dragon. So his defeat really cemented like the total loss of morale to the Koganites, as well as the final defenses falling of the valley.
Man, what a bummer.
I can't believe this is your reaction to like, hey,
Well, okay.
this is where like the last stand of the Kogan Valley was, and you're like, damn, that sucks, I guess.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
Wait, okay, did I know this? Like, was I there, or is this like a thing that I know?
No, you remember specifically like a silver dragon flying across a battlefield, laying waste to soldiers. That is something you remember. It wasn't something you remembered prior to this moment, but your circuits are kind of like whirring up, and you know this happens. You know you were there for it.
What was his name again?
Argynvost.
Argynvost. No. Oh.
Like, and the castle's name, and the cat. God damn it! And the castle's name was Argynvost Holt, right?
Yeah.
Straight hold of Argynvost.
Mm-hmm.
That is where we will find what we are looking for.
Like, I'm like, yes, that sounds about right. And then like Ignacio remembers like the rest of the line that like led to us wanting to look for this. It was, give me 1 second here.
It was in hands once clean, now corrupted.
In hands once clean, now corrupt. And I'm like, oh, this is.
Do you know what that
Beacon hasn't
like?
put like I haven't said, I'm not saying anything because I don't know if Beacon himself has like put it together, but I'm just like, this one's gonna be rough for the boy.
Yeah, that's rough,
Beacon
buddy.
looks at his hands, and I don't know. If it means what I think it means, I'm kind of psyched. So I have to tell you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! You and your fucking ceremony spell.
Oh my gosh! Can you get?
Remember, willing.
Can you get a dragon, like an evil dragon, to accept Christ into his heart, Liger? Do you think you can do that?
Do you accept Lathander as your personal savior?
Mm-hmm.
Look, the spell doesn't say you have to make him religious.
I know. Or that's true.
You just have to get him to feel sorry.
Well, you have to get him to say, like, no, I want to be like I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
like that's
with some.
All right. Anyways, thank you,
so
my
cool
friend.
To have a
I go ahead and like I pull out our map and I like specifically mark down like it's like the road to like Argynvost Holt like on our map.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well then I just kind of like make a note that like and then kind of label it like Argynvost Holt like at the end of the road, and like what was it, the sword? Or the weapon or whatever.
There was a weapon specifically.
Yes, it was because it was like protection, knowledge. It was protection, knowledge, a weapon of what was it, vengeance or something? Yes. So we got a weapon, we've got protection in. I guess like Kretz is like the only place that like we can think of off the top of our heads that would apply for Saint Markovia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's over there. We got the weapon over in Argynvost Holt, potentially. I mean, obviously, you know, it could be somewhere else, but this is like the lead, it seems. The book is like the knowledge of our foe is in Perez, which
Right.
is down south, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It's,
I'm also putting all of this on the map for you guys.
Okay, fantastic. And then the Dark Lord for our encounter, our fated encounter with Strahd or whatever. The place he must return, which I'm gonna probably go ahead and I think thumbing that down as Ravenloft until we know better is like the bet.
All right. So
You don't think it's the monster
It-
house?
Clearly, his coffin is sitting at the bottom of Lake Saravich.
oh, obviously. I mean, that's his last name.
You mean like
Okay.
Kogan?
I don't think that's what it was even called, dude. I think that you're hallucinating. You're hallucinating. You don't even remember what it was called.
That is the Lake Kogan.
And right, it is overseen by Mount Valley.
No, we already.
Valley, I'm going to lose my shit. It's Lake Valley under the shadow of Mount Kogan.
Weren't we already told what the mountains used to be called? They used to be called
Tell me what they were called.
I think it's still Baratok, dude. I don't think he renamed the mountains.
Strahd would absolutely rename the mountains.
He would, but he already renamed the lakes. He made the castle. He renamed the fucking the country.
it was
This is listen, that's like normal conqueror shit. To rename the mountains would be like renaming the Gulf of Mexico because you're petty.
Shut up. You can't even use that example anymore, Detdet.
Lady Ava was talking about what the mountains were actually named.
No.
It was that woman. It was a woman's name.
Oh, right, Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, yeah.
The mountains were named Laura.
Ray. Now I'm just imagining a Curse of Strahd campaign, but
yeah. Finish
Strahd
the thought.
just talks like Trump.
I know.
Strahd just talks just a Trump impression.
First of all, how dare you? I would never.
Barovia is going to be huge. Barovia is going to be huge. We're going to have the best death cults. We're going to have the most tremendous werewolf.
Oh my gosh, Lamari! Thank you for the
Arena Koyanovich. You will be mine.
This is the best.
Hey,
possible
Mother Lamari, this is the impression that I want to give to 22 new people.
Thank you for the raid, Lamari. I really appreciate it. We don't normally talk like Trump doing as Strahd. That's just a one-time thing.
It's a one-time thing until it's not.
You're practically guaranteed it to be a multiple-time thing now.
There's gonna be. This is gonna come up later. I'm sorry, dog.
No, don't raid. No, don't raid. We're not raiding. I meant to shout out, not raid. You guys ever just get so excited?
You're doing great right now. I'm so sorry, dog.
So anyway, I want to go pick up a shield. 5 javelins.
Wait. You wanted to come to the bookshop specifically for a reason. What was your reason?
Oh, to get the map of the Kogan.
Oh yeah, okay, I gotcha.
So we can buy some books.
I don't know. Is there anything that is sticking out to us among the titles?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me find you the.
I was gonna say, is there any exposition that you, the DM, would like to give us in the form of a book?
Go ahead and roll me a d6 to see what you're going to find. But if you guys are looking, this is just for a random book. You got a 6?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do the one with the skull in it because that just feels thematically appropriate. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay. Both of you roll me another d6.
Okay. 3.
4.
Okay. So Detdet, you find a book called Shroom of Horrors by Walter Walterna. And it is a book that goes through all the details of specific mushrooms you can find and which are safe to eat. Tell me again what you rolled there, Liger.
I hope for his sake that is a pseudonym. I rolled a 4.
Damn it all! You got poetry to trump all others. How dare you?
We've got the best poetry.
We've got the. I can't do a Trump impression.
Listen, folks. The Kogan Valley has the best poetry.
The best poetry.
I hate you so much. But are you guys looking like for
Can't be beat.
Bad?
Literary talents unmatched.
I was like,
okay. I'm done.
listen, you had the opportunity to get like something like important, and you rolled a 4.
And you got the Trump book.
You somehow, against all odds, got Trump.
Hold on. Poets can often hide pieces of history in their works.
It's poetry.
Okay. Anyways, while Liger's busy coping, are there any like I kind of like am just like flipping through it just to see if it's like there's any like obviously it's like poisonous but not poisonous. Is there anything about like like potion like mushrooms in the area that can be or like fungus in the area that can be used as like potion reagents?
Yes,
or
there
like
is.
potentially valuable?
Yeah.
And how many of them are growing on Beacon as we speak?
You're actually looking.
Yes, yeah, I mean, kind of.
You're actually looking through, and you're very surprised to find all of the mushrooms that are on Beacon are safe to eat. One of them even is known for its like nice nutty flavor. I forgot I put that on there.
I'm not saying I'm
nuts.
But you would also read that there are some rare mushrooms that can be found north of what is now known as Lake Zarovic. Yeah, Lake Zarovic. I was thinking about a different lake.
Lake Valley.
What do you think?
Lake Valley.
Are you thinking of Lake Kogan?
That is north of Lake Zarovic. That is known for particularly strong. It's a good hallucinogenic, but it's also really strong with magic, so it can be used for different spells.
Neat. Drugs.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I guess. You know what? I'll buy that book. I'll buy it for as a reference material.
Okay.
Wait. Does it say that there's like magics in the mushrooms and they grow in a specific area?
Liger, what do you think I just described?
Yes, that is exactly what she just said, but with like question marks at the end instead of periods.
Yeah.
All right. I got a little distracted. I just wanted to reiterate what I thought I heard without jumping into it. Perhaps an area rich in these mushrooms might be where we could find some druids.
This is a reach, dog, but you know what? I'm willing to play along, mostly so I can get some mushrooms that I can sell.
They call me Kopker.
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 They call him Kopker.
The Kopkin Valley.
The Coping Valley. The Coping Valley.
Not the Kogan Valley.
All right, so Detdet, I'm going to say that book they're normally 25 gold each. This one's only like 15.
All right, I'll take that. So let me mark that down. That puts me down to 63.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting in the poetry book?
Mushroom book. I don't think they're gonna have
mushroom dance.
Apparently, that's 5 pounds according to my character. According to the character sheet that I have.
Yep.
That sounds about right for a pretty hefty book.
I guess, but like it's weird that like I typed in mushroom book and it had pounds, like a preset pound number ready for that.
They know what's up. So
that's fucking crazy.
As you're looking through these, it's very bad poetry. First of all, it's just talking about how great this guy is and how like he's got the best.
Right.
Like his hands are not small at all, not at all.
We can get rid of the Trump bit. We know what the book is actually about, though.
What is it actually about?
It's about poetry.
Yeah, it is
just
about
happens
poetry.
to contain the word Trump, but it's not about Trump.
No, it's just poetry that trumps all others.
He was not a political figure when this module was made.
When was this module? Well, it was made back in the 80s.
Well, okay. The original version of the module, sure. The new one,
When was Curse of Strahd released? Hold on. March 15th, 2016.
Yeah, no, he would have been active.
Yep. All right,
Okay.
so
I don't think this book is about him, though.
100%. And also, it's not in the module.
Oh, what?
You think they would put in this many books? I don't even think there's a bookshop in the module. Okay, so are you guys looking for anything else in particular? Would you like to roll another book?
Damn. Sure. I'll
Yeah,
roll
fuck it.
another book.
I'll roll one more book in an attempt to let you get actual exposition out of this. Sure.
Or a funny
That's
bit?
a 5.
That's a 5? Oh, okay.
It's a 3.
Okay.
Okay. We also found a mushroom
Okay.
book.
Okay. Detdet first, what do you got for your
I got
second
a
roll?
5.
Your second roll?
Oh, second roll. Okay.
We roll
3.
again?
Yep.
53.
You got a 3?
I got a 53. Yeah, a 5 and then a 3.
Oh, so you would find something that is labeled as Curses and Prognostics of the Vistani. And Liger, what did you get?
I got a 3 and a 2.
Okay, a 2. You would get a book that is labeled Ashes to Ashes, Lust to Lust. It is a vampire erotica.
Do I embrace
Weirdly, you
Fujoshi?
you opened this one up, and more than vampires, it's mostly about couches for some reason.
I
The author
hate
seemingly
you!
had some sort of fixation.
Is this the continuation of Beacon's Fujoshi arc?
Yeah, but it's only for vampires.
You have to, yeah, but if they're both vampires and boys, then it's fine, then, right?
Beacon puts it back. He doesn't like vampires.
Well, since you're in the erotica section, you want to try again?
Obviously.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna flip through this study book because this seems
Go on.
actually kind of important.
In 2.
Oh no.
Okay, well, let's see. Give me another roll on that D2. On that 2.
It was gonna be Trump again.
No. It was. I'm specifically looking at the erotica section.
1.
Oh.
Since he's already there.
5.
5? Okay. There is one called Creature of the Night and one called The Devil You Know. So Detdet, as you're looking through this book, you would see that it is.
Well, Beacon's looking at porn.
Yeah,
I'm like doing real research.
Yep, you're actually doing real research. So you would look through this book and you would see that it is mostly like. Give me a history roll, actually.
Sure. That is going to be a 13 on the dice plus history, which is 1, so that's a 14.
14. You would know that this is all like superstition. You know that from what you've read about the Vistani and what you've read in Camilla's journal, that none of this seems like it is anything more than just like scare material. Like it's talking about
so this is just like racial propaganda.
100%. It's talking about like killing chickens and using their blood, that kind of thing.
Damn, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, I have a very valid reason for like why I like have to be suspicious of the Vistani. Like this is fucked, man. I'm putting that back. I'm actually like that's kind of soured me on this bookstore a little bit.
Sort of.
I think I'm done looking at the shelves.
Put that in a corner behind a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, like I'm gonna kind of like it's still gonna be on the shelves, but I'm gonna like tuck it away so it's like not visible.
Beacon like silently reads for a bit, and then he approaches you and he says,
No.
Ignacio.
Oh no.
I did not
Yes,
I did not realize what a burden it was to have a physical body. I am sorry that you must go through things like this.
What are you talking about? You have a like I kind of like I rap on like I like crack like I knock against his chest plate and like what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It seems that sometimes it is hard to control yourself. I find it admirable that you have controlled yourself thus far.
Irina is
I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about?
Irina is like looking like underneath like between your arm, Beacon, to see what you're reading, and she goes, oh yeah, terrible burden.
It is a terrible
Oh
burden.
no! Oh,
And
okay.
she's like-
So like
she's
it's like Arena, like Ignacio's like this is just Beacon being weird, and then Arena's like in on the joke now, and I'm like, and like Ignacio's like, okay, so
He puts a hand on your shoulder.
What-
if
what
you ever need to
precisely,
talk
like,
about it?
such a long and such a hard burden,
he got into
Oh,
the
very
erotica
long.
section.
He got into the erotica section.
Beacon. These are not very like they're fun for entertainment's sake, but they're not particularly the valid reproductions of even the most like casual and physical of encounters. These are bunk. This is trash. It's smut. You can put those back. It's fine.
Comedy
I'll
circuit at
be okay.
160%.
Wait,
I
can you
hate
make it
this.
169?
No! You don't put that any higher. I don't care if it's the funny number.
You put it into the funny number, Beacon.
No.
He has more dignity than that.
I don't think
does
he
he?
does.
He's clearly not in control of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
This is something that's happening to him.
Oh.
All right. Anyways, I think we're done here then.
Okay.
I pay for the I pay for the
How much is the map of the
mushroom
Kogan
book.
Valley?
He would offer it to you for, well, actually, he's not selling this one. He would explain it's too valuable. Like, there's not many maps of the Kogan Valley around anymore. So
Okay,
he will
I
allow you.
take a scan.
Yeah,
I take a scan and I print it.
and
He's like, I didn't realize you were such a skilled cartographer.
are you doing this in the bookstore?
Are
no,
you?
I just
Yeah.
take a
Are you
photo.
being a photocopier in the bookstore?
I take a scan of it and then I purchase some parchment paper and then I'll do it in the alley out back.
Okay, that's fair.
You're not even walking a block away. That's fucked up, dude.
Kogan Valley, my beloved.
And you're just like, you're like, I just figured out what I can do with this map. I just read what to do with this map.
No, we're not doing that.
I was thinking like Kogan Valley, my beloved. It's like, for someone who says that it's like hard for me to control myself. For someone who says it's hard for me to control myself, I feel like he is the one with self-control issues.
No, I think that's Thalin.
Is he still like not talking?
Oh yeah, he's pouting. He's pouting.
Okay. I didn't want to turn around and look because I didn't want to give him the satisfaction. Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem.
I guess we move on.
Okay, where are you guys heading?
Third Eye Apothecary or Thimdall's Armaments.
Or Blinsky's.
I do want to stop. Oh, Blinsky's is coming up. Yeah.
Blinsky's is
I was like,
right down the road.
I think the in character justification for me wanting to go there is I also want to get that kid a toy.
Mm-hmm. I will say, let's go ahead and do one more shopping, and then we'll call it for a night, just so we don't go too late. If that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Whichever one you would think would be the least interesting first, and then when Chuck is back, we can do the more interesting ones.
Okay. So
I feel like Blitzky's is the interesting one.
Blinsky's is 1,000% the interesting one. So
Yeah, I mean, that's got vibes.
That's got vibes.
I'm reading this. All these toys suck, but that means that this place is fucking crazy.
So you guys would probably, the least interesting of them would be Thimdall's Armaments, if that's where you're heading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way into this place, and you would see that there is a gentleman behind the forge that is currently working at it, and he kind of looks up at you and nods and says, "Let me know if anything looks good. I can get it for you. If you need custom items, I'm sure I can make it work." And he starts pounding on it.
Damn, just right in front of us, huh?
Yep.
Really in front of my salad.
Right in
And then
front
I
of my
point at
salad.
Beacon, right in front of my salad, I point at Beacon's mushrooms.
That's good.
Anyways, I don't think I need anything from here. I know Arena needs like a shield. Given she's more of a dexterous fighter, I think I would help pick that out. Just because like I said, I'm the dex fighter here.
Yeah.
Like the dex marshal.
I will say that there isn't really much in the way of armor. It's mostly weapons.
That yeah, all right.
Yeah, armor isn't armor a different place, or is it still the weapons guy?
Well, there is medium armor here, but
yeah, but nothing higher than that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's shields.
Like nothing better than it.
There is shields.
Yeah, no, there's shield. Yeah, no, like I said, I was thinking like it's like I think it's like maybe the idea that like Beacon was going to like pick out like this big ass like heater shield or something like that, and I'm like, she's no, what are you doing? This is
getting her a buckler.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm like I'm fucking around.
That's
anyways,
my real name in the Google Doc.
No,
it's an anonymous alligator to me.
I see anonymous alligator and anonymous dragon.
Okie dokie. Wait, how come he gets to be the dragon?
Yeah, that's right, baby. I'm the cooler lizard.
I think all lizards are cool, man.
Okay, I mean that's true, but like you listen, dragons and like alligators are on different like power scaling.
True.
Okay, I'm getting her a shield for 20 GP, and I'm getting her 5 javelins. Javelins are labeled as 10 SP, but isn't 10 SP 1 GP?
Yes, that is correct.
I mean, yeah.
So
yeah, but
for 5 GP, I'm gonna get her 5 javelins.
I'll fix that
okay,
to be 1 GP.
So you hand the guy 50 silver pieces.
Or 5 gold pieces, either one.
No, 50 silver pieces. 50 silver.
I hand him 25 gold pieces for the shield and the javelins.
Okay.
I would have gotten her.
You hand him 250 silver pieces. You hand him 2,500 copper pieces.
How many electrum?
That would be 125, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
No, electrum's 5 silver pieces, so it's like half a gold. So it'd be 50 electrum. You hand him 2.5 platinum coins.
Yeah, you have a platinum coin. Like you give him 2, and then you bite the third one in half, and just...
yeah, you bite it in half.
Yep.
It's like a remarkably clean and even distribution bite.
Platinum's like 100 golds.
Platinum is 10 gold.
What's that?
Hold
Electrum is 5. Electrum is 5 silver pieces. Gold is 10 silver pieces. Platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. 1 platinum piece equals 10 gold piece.
What?
Yep.
Sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you, but you're wrong.
Whatever.
Whatever. I'm not mad.
Anyway,
don't put in the newspaper that I was mad.
That should get her like basically what the Paladin starter pack was.
Yeah, that's pretty damn close. Is there anything else we would want to? Do we want to silver something?
Do we have the money?
We have to pool our resources, and we don't know if Thalin wants anything. Because he's pouting.
Yeah, he's outside like kicking dust right now.
Yeah, let's not.
Like, I don't even want to look at weapons.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Silver crossbow bolts.
Silver crossbow bolts would be nice, but like
I don't even see that
like,
on
no, it's silver. 10 pieces of ammunition is 100 gold piece. Yeah, so like I would have 10 shots before I'm just back to normal shit. I mean, obviously, I can like save them for stuff, but
maybe we could do like 5 instead of 10.
Potentially, but I want to have like a little bit of a nest egg in the pocket. Like I don't want to go under 50.
Also, you guys still haven't gone to the apothecary.
Could I pay him 10 gold to silver 1 crossbow bolt?
Yeah, he can work that out for you.
This is the saddest deal that's ever been made.
You put a single dollar on this thing, and he hands you back the tiniest little crossbow bolt that is silver.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
He he shakes his head and puts the gold piece into his coffer.
Listen, it's the economy.
I get it.
All right,
economy.
I'm listen. I tell you what, this Strahd guy with his
Wait!
like. Oh, sorry. That was the joke. I was running bit. You can't hold me accountable for me running bit.
He didn't have a Spanish accent.
Yeah, I didn't. There was no accent. You can't convict.
Thalen kicks the door open and goes, "Aha!"
listen. I tell you, this devil guy. Like, I'm not familiar with the rest of his policies, but trade good. Yeesh.
Well, the rest of his policies.
Isolationism only works if you have industries to protect. You know. But yeah, I have a single silver crossbow bolt. This is sad. This is so fucking sad, dude.
We're gonna get some money at some point.
I think I'm holding the silver crossbow bolt, and I'm like, I regret having bought it.
Now you just look silly.
It's too late to actually to change my mind, but like I'm sad.
It's like you're gonna be walking around town with like one silver crossbow bolt in your like pack. People are gonna know and they're gonna judge you.
We're gonna run into
no, it's gonna be mixed. I think I'm gonna like. I think what it is like I've got like a small section of like my quiver. Like I'm guessing I have like some sort of like hip quiver or something like that because the hand crossbow bolts are pretty small.
Yeah.
And I just have like a small like it's not like it's like a separate compartment, but it's like it's still stacked with it, so it still sticks out like it's normal. But like I know it's the one on top.
Right. All right, so
it doesn't. So it's not embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed. I promise I'm not embarrassed. Don't put in the papers that I was embarrassed.
So now that you guys have purchased this, is there anything else that you're looking into?
Shovel. I need the. Well, okay. For here specifically.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So with this shopping concluded, that is where we are going to end session for tonight. All right. So now is the after show.
I'm gonna meet Esmeralda, and like she's gonna be like, "Okay, what's your gear looking like?" And I'm gonna be like, "I have one silver crossbow bolt," and I'm gonna be like it's gonna be worse because it's another vampire hunter, like another monster hunter, and I'm like, "Listen, the economy,
man. She's gonna get it though."
My house burned down. Like you were like you heard? Did you hear about that? You heard about like the Montserrat estate burned to the ground?
No, I have not left this land for a long time.
Just talking to Beacon specifically.
Yeah.
All right, so I was thinking, do you guys want to call this like after bites or late night bites? Which one's better?
Late night bites is pretty good.
I like that one.
Like that.
Liger, you're the one who read the sexy vampire erotica. Which one's better?
Yeah, you're the expert right now. You're the expert in vampire sex.
You know right where those teeth go.
Okay, hold on. Saturday Night Live.
What is it?
Saturday Night Live?
I don't think we can call it that. No.
That's miserable.
Saturday Night Live?
Jesus Christ,
That seems like an awkward mouthful.
We do it on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's it. We don't even touch the weekend.
We don't even suck the weekends.
I hate this.
Thanks for the memory.
I hate you.
Okay, so it's late night bites then. Gotcha.
So late night bites. When are we gonna kill Liger? Like, when are we gonna put down Liger?
I don't know. I think we came close with the almost doxing. That would have given us the first step to like really put an end to him once and for all.
I'm not showing the Google Doc during my stream.
No. But for like us, us specifically having access to his real name, his government name, we would have been that much closer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
full name, address, and social security number.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Damn, I wish we had long rest before we stumbled into a quest. Whoops. Fuck. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to fight. We're definitely gonna have to fight some fucking bullshit at that
What were we
orphanage,
supposed to
and it's
do?
gonna go
to
bad.
bed at 2:00?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
the Persona experience, man.
Okay. How do I want to put this? I'm not saying that this is your fault, Liger, but I still have all of my ability uses for the day because I didn't burn it on a bunch of wolves for no reason. Or what was it like? What did we fight
You guys
last
fought.
session?
Okay, you guys fought wolves. You fought the carrion stalker. You guys didn't ask for the third thing you fought. Those were called boneless.
Boneless, gotcha.
That's so funny, actually.
Boneless.
The fact that they're called boneless, like, I wonder if they knew about the meme, because I feel like that had to be out by then.
Incredible. All I'm saying is that I was like, no, we're probably gonna find some bullshit when we get to town. So I'm like, I'm gonna save my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my use of speak with animals was warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to say that because we leveled up, it was like the equivalent of a long rest,
No.
or are we
No.
wrong?
No.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. You know what? You know what? I don't blame you. I would have made the exact same decision, but you gotta ask.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I can use that channel divinity to restore a spell slot, we might be fine.
Yeah,
But, like, that's only one smite.
Well, okay. So I have now that we're level 3, I am online. I am online in a very real way.
Oh yeah, so talk about what you guys got. I know that you've talked about how Beacon got Oath of the Ancients.
Yeah, Oath of the Ancients, channel divinities, third spell slot, and ensnaring strike and speak with animals are now permanently a part of my spell pool.
Also, I gotta say,
Hell
we
yeah.
looked it up, and you can change out the spells for paladins.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was right.
You showed me Arena's skill sheet. She's got a lot of spells, like way more than she should at this level.
I do.
Oh,
actually
well,
need to
right.
look.
No. I haven't adjusted that yet. That is literally all the spells she knows. So I haven't adjusted what she has prepared.
Yeah, okay.
But like, how does she know so many?
I don't know.
No.
It's part of the level up.
Paladins. Yeah, paladins know. Like paladins are like clerics insofar as the fact where like. Oh, let me check here. Let me
They
check
get a lot of
paladin
spells.
listing.
Yeah, you don't have like 8 of them though on level 1.
I know,
Level 2.
like Liger, I haven't adjusted
slots.
how many she has prepared. I was just putting all of them in one place, and I haven't finished.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Paladin tables how many spell slots. You may prepare a list. You may prepare a list of paladin spells that are available for you to cast. Choose from the paladin spell list. Choose a number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level, rounded down. The spells must be. Okay, no, you absolutely can. Like, you have access to the entire spell list, but you have to choose what spells you have on you at the beginning of the day.
Right. That's what I was telling Liger.
So like it works because I'm like, it's divine spell casting. It works like a cleric spell casting, which has access to the full list, but like plus like whatever your oath or subclass is. But you gotta choose. It doesn't. No, you don't like know like a certain number of spells. You know all of them. You just have to prepare them at the beginning of day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I only have like 5 spells that I've been rotating.
No, you know the entire list,
I think
but you get to rotate.
that's the number of spells that you can prepare per day.
Mm-hmm. Liger,
Okay.
I understand.
Not like the only number of spells that you got. Yeah.
So
I guess I'll just put every spell on my list then.
yes, as you should.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've mentioned that when I played this game as a player, I was playing a paladin, and I specifically did the thing that Liger just did, where I had like only certain number of spells, and then someone was like, "Oh yeah, you don't have to do that unless you're playing a bard or a sorcerer," and I was like, "Well, I've only played D&D twice, and I played a bard and a sorcerer, so that explains where that knowledge came from."
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so for me, now that I'm 3rd level, I have access to my subclasses, which in this case is like Ghost Order of the Ghost Slayer.
You got a ghost in your blood, man.
I got ghosts. I got ghosts in my blood. It's blood in my ghost.
You should do cocaine about it.
Incredible. Yeah, so basically the subclasses for Blood Hunter boil down to like fight vampire hunter, werewolf, like part werewolf, witcher, and warlock gish pathcaster hybrid. And so I obviously picked the one that like I obviously picked the undead hunter one because I'm playing Curse of Strahd. I have eyes and a brain. So for my big thing for third level is I get an additional right, which is like that thing that I do where I like put my blood in my weapons and then it lights itself on fire and does extra damage based on like that. And this is extra in addition to like everything else I already get. So I'll get another like right here, like around like 7th level, as for Blood Hunter, but I'm gonna be multi-classing eventually. So what I'm actually gonna get is gonna be a little weird. So what I get on 3rd level is when I join this order at 3rd level, you learn the Rite of the Dawn as part of your Crimson Rite feature. When you activate Rite of the Dawn, the extra damage dealt by your Rite is radiant damage. Additionally, while that Rite is active on your weapon, you gain the following benefits. Your weapon shines bright light out to a radius of 20 feet. You have resistance to necrotic damage. And when you hit an undead creature with a weapon for which the Rite of the Dawn is active, you roll an additional Hemocraft die when determining the extra damage from the Rite. So I'm doing double Hemocraft damage, like I'm doing double radiant damage against undead targets. I have resistance to necrotic damage, and then I shine bright light.
Like a diamond.
I also, as an additional part of as an additional part of it, I also get an extra use of my blood maledicts, which means that I can like do the blood curse of the binding twice. I'm probably only gonna get 2 blood curses by the end of it. For reference's sake, I'm planning on multi-classing after I hit level 5 with Blood Hunter. I'm planning on multi-classing to Gloomstalker Ranger because I'm a ranged combatant and like Gloom. Yeah. So what? Well, yeah, and the way I thought about it is like I didn't want to delay getting an extra attack because extra attack is like just so like for a martial class, it's like it's the difference between like you're all right to like you are hitting like crazy hard every round. So I didn't want to delay that, but I also wanted to role play it as like as I become more used to the environments of Barovia and like as I become more adapted to like working in the shadows and like all this like fog and obscure like cover and stuff like that like is present in this area, like then I start to pick up like ranger and like pick up like forest as my favorite terrain, like that sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I thought it dovetailed pretty excellently. I'm gonna take 4 levels of that because I want to get my get a feat the feat out of that. And then I'm gonna go back to Blood Hunter, and that's just what I'm gonna finish out to whatever level we end up running, which is like I think 12. I think 12 you said is where we're gonna end up.
Assuming you survive.
I mean, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, of course. It's one of those things where like I'm like, well, the way I see it, between a druid, a paladin, and me, we've got a front line, an excellent front line that has some off healing capabilities. We have an excellent support caster that'll be able to like keep everyone up and keep everyone mobile and make sure that everything's fine. And then I have like this like really nice like mid-range combatant thing going on because I'm going to be pumping out like absolutely absurd numbers once I start getting like once my build starts really coming online.
Right.
And then my paladin was like, I want a multi-class moon druid because I want to turn into an animal for extra tanky, which is like, yeah, that's fine. And then the druid's like, I also want to do Circle of the Moon druid because I want to turn into animals. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, neither of you can cast spells when you're animals.
I can hold concentration spells when I'm an animal.
Sure. But like I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a second. They both have 2 health bars.
Yep.
And I don't.
And I take damage when I
to heal me.
Yep.
Yeah, and I take damage when I activate my big move that's like central to my kit.
Yep.
And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you're gonna be
hurting.
hurting.
I'm not. I'm not that tanky. I've got like 15 AC.
Yep.
And that
One
I
of the
suppose-
reasons why I'm really desperate to get that +1 dex is to bump my AC to 16, which is going to be big.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose since Chuck isn't here, I'll explain what he gets at level 3 because I know it quite well. Assuming
Moon
he's
Druid.
Circle of the Moon Druid.
He may
He's
have-
gonna
I'm
get.
assuming so.
What's that?
I was gonna say, what
He
if you
did
just
not.
changed it?
Well, I mean, this is all under
I mean, listen,
assumption.
if you,
But if he went Moon Druid,
like, hey,
then
if he wanted to go Stars Druid, like Circle of the Stars Druid, I mean, fuck, I'm not going to complain. That shit kicks ass.
that means that he has an expanded amount of wild shapes that he can turn into up to challenge level 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like bears and tigers and shit. And it also means that you can use spell slots while you're in wild shape to recover your wild shape's HP.
Mm-hmm.
So he can cast Cure Wounds on himself.
That's true.
Just not anyone else. Just not anyone else.
Yep.
I
That
get the
bit's
feeling
so
that me
funny.
I think that me and that alchemist kit are going to become really good friends
I
by the
think
time
so.
the campaign's over.
It's just really funny that Thalin up to now has used wild shape 1 time.
Yep. To turn into wolves while you guys were fighting wolves.
Which was helpful.
Yeah, it
which
was helpful.
Aside from that, I think at level 4 you get, or level 3 you get you don't get ritual casting. I think that's level 1 actually. Is you can
Yeah, no, you have ritual casting at level 1. Like all spellcasters have ritual casting insofar as like any spell with a ritual tag can be cast without a spell slot if you have 10 minutes.
No, that you have to take a special feat for that, or it comes with druid that certain things can be ritual. You have to take the ritual caster feat.
No, I think doesn't ritual caster feat just allow you to like learn some additional ritual spells?
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Because maybe it's just like I'm hallucinating, and that's just how, or like that's just how it works in BJ3, and I haven't played like
You
a
learn.
spellcaster who.
Sorry. You have learned a number of spells that you can cast as rituals. These spells are written in your ritual book, which you must have in hand. When you choose this feat, you require a ritual book holding 2 first-level spells of your choice. Choose one of the following classes. It's got a bunch of classes. You must choose your spells from that class's spell list, and the spells you choose must have the ritual tag. The class you choose also must have the ritual tag. The class you choose also determines that your spellcasting ability for these spells. If you come across a spell in written form, such as a magical spell, yeah, it doesn't seem like it prevents you from doing rituals. It's just that this gives you the ability to like learn new ones, as well as having a ritual book.
Yeah, I'm reading
you-
this.
you-
A ritual spell can be cast following the normal rules for spell casting, or the spell can be cast as a ritual. The ritual version of a spell takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal. It also doesn't expend a spell slot, which means the ritual version of a spell can't be cast at a higher level.
Mhm.
So yeah, it would just be casted as a first level spell, or like whatever minimum is. But you can do it without the ritual caster feat, as long as it has the ritual tag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess my last DM just had a weird ruling on that. I guess that means I can use ceremony as many times as I want.
I guess you can, but only if you do it for 10 minutes.
Ray, it may be for the greater good to take this rule out and shoot it behind the shed.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm fine. I love this rule.
I love I love
but
ceremony.
Ray, you look into your future and all it is Liger casting like saying, no, please take this random NPC encounter that we found. I'm going to cast ceremony, please.
Mhm.
Atonement. Can I make some persuasion checks?
Okay,
Please give this guy a
listen,
backstory.
I'm not gonna do that every time.
It's gonna be a lot of them, though.
You can't, like, I'm not gonna do that. Is like, I'm not gonna do that every time, just some of the time.
Just some of the time.
Listen, I can't. If I'm not, we're not doing this again.
Okay.
It was an hour-long discussion last time.
All right. I think this is probably a good place to call it then.
Okay.
Or unless there's like other stuff like you guys
Yeah,
can talk
did you
about
guys want to
the
talk about
session
anything
itself.
else that happened with the session?
It's all gonna be over when we
Um,
get the monkey.
It's all over.
I can't. I'm really glad that there's like that was that moment of like, just because he's angry doesn't mean that he's like a bad person or whatever. Just because he gets angry doesn't mean he's a bad person. And I'm like, oh, that couldn't have been a better NPC for Ignacio. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's
Um,
also, but that guy, the kid also described
love-
that guy threatening to punch the kid in the face.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's like part of it. Well, I mean, even then, that's part of it, right? Like, I mean, obviously, this guy's probably not not a good guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I out of character, obviously, I can say that, but
What
like,
if he used to be a better guy?
Well-
now he's not mad about it?
Liger, I'm going to kill you. Liger, you can't tell us not to do that and then do that.
I can't believe you.
It's so funny. Though.
You're truly a verbal terrorist.
He
This
really
unlimited
is.
Liger.
Well-
Anyways, but yeah, like one obviously always fun to like make oblique references to my mysterious backstory that probably is like people who have probably been able to piece together a
Not as
decent
mysterious as
amount.
you think, brother.
It's not really that mysterious.
Yeah.
Some of the particulars about it are probably going to come out in a really dramatic moment, and that's going to be fun. But it's not that like crazy.
Right.
But but yeah, I think specifically for Ignacio, like the idea that like even like a child can recognize that like just because you were angry or because you lost control of yourself that like that doesn't mean you're a bad person, that means you had a bad moment, is something that like I think Ignacio in particular is like really no, that this kid's like he's like really impressed by this kid, but also like is like, yeah, no, of course.
Liger, you got anything to say about the sesh? Anything that you were like happy with?
I'm really, really psyched to find out that maybe we're not like bros, but that Beacon knew a dragon.
Yeah.
Beacon knew of a dragon.
Yeah, we don't know. We could have hung out.
So when we were initially describing our characters, because I know like a lot about this, like I know a lot about this module.
Okay, can I say what you messaged me?
Oh yeah.
Detdet specifically asked me, like, is Argynvost Holt in this area? Because that was around when the Kogan Valley was the Kogan Valley.
Like,
which is fair.
Yeah, it was like the whole thing was like, the whole thing about Argynvost Holt was like, it was like the big point of resistance that like was holding off Strahd, like back when like he was coming in to conquer the Kogan Valley.
Right.
And it was also like when you were describing your character concept, Liger, I had thought that like Ray would have like described, like I was so sure that Ray would have described Argynvost as part of that because it dovetails so incredibly perfectly that's why I was like, oh, so like your character was like from Argynvost Holt or something like that, or like was an member of the Order of the Silver Dragon or whatever.
Nah, I got different plans for Liger.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, this is obviously what we've discovered with the thing, but like when you went like, I'm like, oh wait, you're not doing that? That's crazy, dog. That's like 1-to-1. That slots in so perfectly that I'm like, I'm shocked. I would have thought like, how do I want to put it? That's like so perfectly slotted into like the existing lore of like what's in the module that like I was almost like sure that Liger had also like read the module or like knew about the module or something.
I think I did consider like Argynvost as being a thing for Beacon, but I specifically like had a different plan that I wanted to go with for him, and so that's kind of what I've pushed him towards. However,
I was definitely there. I don't really, to be for the record, I do not know a single thing about this module.
Chuck and Liger don't know a thing.
Vampire bad.
Yeah.
Vampire ugly and not sexy.
Nuh-uh.
Vampires pretty sexy. Vampires are sexy.
Vampires very sexy.
You read a book. Beacon had his sexual awakening to a book about vampires, dog. It's over.
Yeah, his antenna went up. Yeah.
But did the antenna go down?
No.
He certainly experienced lust. Bloodlust, that is.
Ashes to ashes, bloodlust to bloodlust. I was very surprised that you guys didn't like go for like more like you were trying to be like, okay, but what did happen here? What happened here? Like I thought you guys were gonna have a whole conversation with that guy.
I think that it was also like one of those things where like we were like, oh, we have like I think we've gone a little bit from like, like wander around, like we're like we're just like seeing what we get into, we're having conversations, we're just like, chatting up people, and we're more like this is like objective focused because
Mhm.
like we've got things that we're looking for and things we need to find, and also like another task that like seems pretty time limited in front of us. I think that the idea that like our characters are a little bit more like less like chatty, I
Mhm.
guess,
Makes
or like
sense.
a little less like chatting with like shopkeepers or something like that.
We are not.
I say as we're about to go into Flinks these boys, for essentially no reason other than hey, maybe I can use this later,
For
and
maybe a sound
also
box.
like or,
Well, we're
or,
looking
or
for
just
the monkey.
something, right?
We're looking for the monkey.
Oh
And we were
yeah,
told
yeah,
that this
and then
game's related to the monkey.
listen, that is completely a coincidence. I
Yup.
was going there. I was going there for the thing because I'm like, well, maybe I can like. This is my version of a plant, of like a Liger plant, where I see an item that does like a very specific effect that like probably isn't going to like have any kind of thing, but like the idea that I could potentially have this in my pocket seems like it's better to have it than not. It's also like 9 copper.
Yeah, it's
If you
nothing.
if you need something that makes noise as a decoy, you can always use Beacon's head.
That's true.
Well, sure, okay, that's true, but like specifically like a wolf noise, like I think like things that make I don't know, considering like
You
you
can
would
use
normally need
Thalin.
to like burn.
Yeah, I was
like,
about to say
you
you
would
could
need
use
to like.
Thalin.
Well, okay, but like the fact that you would normally need to like burn like some sort of like or have like a spell or like maybe even like just have a cantrip or something like that, to have something that like does something even like a limited version of that, I think is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I
Especially
think
for
that
so
like
cheap.
oh yeah, and like I said, it's probably not like a very convincing like wolf noise. This wolf noise that this like little top makes,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Latter-day Night.
Liger, it's not gonna happen.
It's not happening, dude. This is late night bites. What are you talking
Stop
about?
trying to make Saturday Night Live happen. It's not gonna happen.
Such an unpleasant. It has such an unpleasant mouthfeel, dude.
It does. My mouth feels sad.
It's like
Alright,
it's like every time I say it, like I'm like that sucked. That was awful. I don't want to do that anymore.
That's Saturday.
Yeah, just like this place that we're in.
What, the Kogan Valley?
You can't say that like you're doing this bad on purpose as like a bit. That doesn't work like that. It doesn't work for video games, and it doesn't work for this.
Especially because you spent 5 minutes giggling like a schoolgirl after it because you thought it was so clever.
Latter-day Night Live.
Blood Day doesn't suck as bad to say, but it's still not good.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
make sense either. You could
What
have
if we got on boats and we were vampirates?
There is.
We're just leaving behind like the late night host pun thing.
Mhm.
Like where are we going? Where
It's
the fuck
tail
are we
time.
going?
It's tail time.
I hate. Okay, it's time to go.
Okay.
Right. Rate us out. Rate us out. Rate us out.
Okay, I'm gonna see. Hold on, is Beauty still alive? Let me go see.
She's alive, yeah.
Let's read out to Beauty, who is playing some Super Mario World. Ooh, she got a mustache.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hell yeah, let's go,
God.
baby.
I've truly never been on such a raw kick of bad take.
It really is just one after another. It's crazy.
All
like,
right.
You're fucking. You're really knocking it out of the park.
All
All
right.
right.
So, I Spies.
Bye, Spies.
We will be back tomorrow with our first day of October, our first day of Halloween. Thank you so much for coming in. I will see you on the flip side, I Spies. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye, Spies.
Bye, Spies.
Bye, Spies.